everybody! Chat is active. My lord, already right off the bat. I haven't even like done anything. I just popped in and realized how active chat is. Hello, what's going on, you absolute units, you absolute beasts? The goats amongst the goats. What is going on, everybody? Sorry for the brief delay. I just popped off of Bear's stream and I was getting my own stream set up and whatnot. Holding out for a hero, sup dog. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I have arrived. I've arrived. My cousin bought a baby goat. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so we just loaded back in. Yeah, so our situation, not great. We were enslaved last time. We managed to escape, though. Everybody's out. Everybody's alive. Sort of. Some more than others, but we're here. We're here. Who's moving slow? Is Katsumi the one that's moving slow? Katsumi, who are you carrying? Anybody? No, you need to pick up Katsumi. Okay. We got to move a little bit faster. All right, so now we're moving. We're moving. We're back. We're back. Holding back the lore fiends. Good. Good. Yes. Okay, so are we wanted by the United Cities now? I mean, we're all former slaves, escaped slaves now. So we're going to be escaped slaves for a good amount of time. So I think we should probably just bail out of the UC and head down towards towards the way station in the Great Desert and go from there. Yeah. Hero out here enjoying getting people enslaved. I mean, I don't enjoy it, but it's something that happens, and it happens quite frequently. And it's one. I live with it. I live with it. It's a burden. It's a burden. It's a burden. Don't forget, we're making the hive today. The Great Red King. It's true. It's true. The plan today is that we can establish the hive. We're going to establish the hive. That's the plan. That is the plan, to establish the Great Hive, the greatest of hives. Praise the Red King. Praise him. Praise be him. Yeah, we got to dodge these rebel farmers and stuff because we are not in any condition to fight them. Any condition to fight them. Today will hopefully be more successful. Now that you said it, we're fucked. Now that you said it, we're screwed. Beep is not actually stronger right now. He's we're still working on that. He's working on it. He's getting there, but it's slow rolling. Okay. The mercenaries. Okay, we should be fine against them. No big deal. Redemption episode. It's true. It's true. This is the redemption episode. This is when it all starts coming together, ladies and gents. This is when it all starts coming together. All starts coming together. Hero, how dare you? What did I do? What did I do? What have I done? Only way is up, boys. Is true. Got to make sure we dodge UC. Can't risk that. Can't risk that. They will come for our sweet hiver bottoms. You said Beep wasn't stronger. I mean, at the current moment, he's not. At the current moment, he would get his shit rocked by, like, a starving bandit. I'm going to level with you. He might be able to take one or two of them. He doesn't have a weapon on him. He actually is stronger. He does have, decent-ish stats, but he'd get his shit rocked. I mean, it's temporary. Are your population settings on max? They're not on max. They're on 2 for squad size and 1.5 for global population multiplier. I had turned it down during the last stream because the zombies were going to it was going to be a problem. So I had turned it down for that. I will probably actually end up turning it up eventually, though. We'll see if the game starts to get excuse me. If we start to get to the point where things are running a little bit too easy, I'll turn it back up again. But right now, it's not really an issue. Not really an issue. Cut the grass today, lads. Awful on the nose with hay fever. Oh yeah, I was supposed to cut my lawn today, and then I didn't because I was doing other things. I took the day off of making content and doing stuff because I dropped the dropped the video today, and you know, I after putting 60 hours of work into that video, 40 hours of editing alone, I needed a day off. Hey man, on break at work right now, so I don't have much time to watch. Just wanted to pop in and say I love the new Catlam video. Thank you so much. I put like a shit ton of work into it, so I'm glad you enjoy it. Cut grass every day, hell yeah, hell yeah. Many moons ago, I used to do commercial maintenance back when I was like 17, 18, 19. I did commercial maintenance. Well, 17, 18, not so much 19. By 19, I was working at Walmart. That was when that happened, but yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. The video was hella good. Watched it all the way through. Hell yeah. It's a bit of a slog, right? Part of me was worried because it's 40 minutes long, so I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be so long. Like some people aren't gonna be able to watch it all the way through. Like they're gonna get part way through, or they're gonna skip around. And like skipping around is fine, but it does hurt the it hurts my audience retention and stuff, like some of my analytics. So that's always something that you have to like take into account when you're making videos and whatnot. But thankfully, we didn't really have that much of it. The click-through rate on it's really good. Audience retention's really good. Average watch time is up from my average by quite a bit. I mean, it's doing really good. I told my wife last night, I was like, if this video with all the time that I put into it gets anything less than like 10,000 views day one, I'm gonna fucking snap my shit. I'm gonna lose it. And just because I put like 60 hours into this fucking video, between like recording, editing, all of that stuff. So I'm pretty happy with its performance so far because it's sitting at right now. It is just about 12 hours out, and it's at 4,500. So that's pretty cool. 4.5, really good stuff. Papa Hero, can you tell us the story of Stobe the Gentle? As a matter of fact, I can tell you the story of Stobe the Gentle. So, towards the beginning of the First Empire, they created these hulking behemoths, these monsters of machinery, these giant skeletons, right? They took their labor force, their workforce, the skeletons, their primary population and labor force, and they scaled them up to deal with a catastrophic enemy that we believe was were the kaijus, right? The native inhabitants of Kenshi. And so they scaled them up, and they put these they call these beings the behemoths, and Stobe was one of these behemoths. He was one of these behemoths. And you know, he did his job. We don't really know what that job was, but he did his job. He did the things he was supposed to do, and then eventually the behemoths, I mean, the kaiju were gone, and the behemoths were no longer necessary. Didn't need them anymore. So the First Empire decided, hey, we're going to march these behemoths down into a massive mine that I have come to believe was actually a sulfur mine, being that of obedience. I think it was an acid mine. Genuinely, I think it was an acid mine. And the reason I think that is something that I went over in my Science of Kenshi video where I talked about why Vayne is red. If this was an acid mine, it makes so much more sense that why this is all red and why the water is acidic down here, because it means there'd be sulfide compounds down at the bottom of this quarry. And we know it was a quarry because the infrastructure and the scaffolding that are down in this area here match the same scaffolding that you find in the Iron Valley where they were mining iron. And so I think this was a sulfur mine or some kind of sulfide compound-based mine. And as a result of that, you know, they marched the behemoths down into the sulfide mine, the sulfur mine, the acid mine, and they poured some kind of cryogenic compound onto them and froze them into the bottom of this of obedience, because we know that it was some kind of liquid metal mixed with a mixed with a cryogenic compound like nitrogen or something like that, because the ground is smooth as metal and it's described as being metal, but it is not iron. It's not mineable iron. So prospecting reveals that it's not iron. Plus, if it's a cryogenic compound, it would explain the fog to a degree. It could be a potential explanation for the fog. So, as a result of that, the behemoths were locked away, but one of them survived. They were destroyed, but one of them survived, and his name was Stobe. But this event triggered the skeletons to start, going on a rebellion. They started freaking out. They started killing everybody rapidly, destroying the systems. They hijacked the eye satellites, which were terraforming devices. They started killing everybody. Killing everybody. And when they did that, Stobe, who was the last of the behemoths, you know, because they were doing it in the name of the behemoth. So Stobe jumps out and says, guys, hey, knock this shit off. Don't do that. And they said no. And then the last of humanity funnels over into the area that is now known as Stobe's Garden. By Stobe, he funneled them over there. And they ended up taking refuge in the Ark, right? In the Ark, where they'd ride out the storm. And the skeletons were going to launch, presumably, some kind of nuclear device or some kind of bioweapon towards them. But Stobe gave his life to prevent it, Iron Giant style, right? Iron Giant style, crazy style. And he died. And his body still rests over here. But his sacrifice caused a division in the skeletons. The skeletons previously had believed that... I mean, the skeletons previously were all, as far as we know, on the side of eliminating humanity. But when Stobe sacrificed himself, some of the skeletons said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't right what we're doing here. This is wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. You know, where the Stobe, behemoth, is the offended party, and even he's telling us that this isn't right. So it prompted several of the skeletons, led by who I believe was Catlon, to break off from the initial rebellion and form a pro-human skeleton faction. And the subsequent years that would go on would be the Age of Chaos, which was a nuclear winter as a byproduct of the various attacks, an ice age, if you will, the nuclear winter causing an ice age brought on by the various attacks of the skeletons during the rebellion. And while humanity was regressing in the background in isolated colonies and tribes in small areas, skeleton kind were across the face of Kenshi fighting each other to decide the to decide the fate of humanity, to decide what happens. I find it odd he does so much better on YouTube with streams. I hate streams over there. I do okay on YouTube with streams simply because, like, that's where my prime audience is. I have 20,000 subs on YouTube, and I have like 200 followers on Twitch. It's just where my prime audience is, you know. Just a byproduct of where my audience is. That's all. That's all. You know, I get regular reminders that, like, I regularly remind people of me on YouTube because I post shorts 5 days a week and I post content over here and all that stuff. I'm one of the subs. I just don't want streams over there. That's fair. That's why I do both. 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 So... that is why I do both. I like giving people the options, you know, giving them the options. Oh, no, I know that. I know that. I'm just explaining. That's why I do both, though, is because I know that some people have a preference, and I like being accessible to as many people as possible when it comes to the streaming. So that's why I do both. That's all. Not accusing you of anything. Just explaining. That's all. Just explaining. Here, you should go to the Royal Valley and kidnap a Southern Hive to recruit. Hey, thank you guys for the follows. Much appreciated. We got 2 follows over here. Lord Darinius and Balthazar. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Look at that. Look at that. We're getting closer and closer every day. Just watched your research on Vane. Thank you. Amazing finds. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. I put a lot of work into that one, too. I have another one planned. I have another Kenshi Science video planned. I'm going to be talking about... basically, I'm going to be breaking into why the Deadlands are the way they are, right? Like, why it's perpetually raining... all of that stuff. So, you know, why it's perpetually raining, why the ground is tar, what causes it, all of that stuff. So, I got one planned for that as well. What's happening with my fucking UI right now? Hold on, sorry. I watch my stream on my phone so I can, like, monitor if chat's working and also if, like, I can check, like, numbers. I'm sorry, we just get attacked by somebody? Apparently we did. Not really sure what happened there. There we go. There she blows. Okay, cool. That was weird. That was weird. Why are crabs the best? Because they're functionally immortal, and in Kenshi, they're also fucking massive, so there's, like, they got that going for them. We're headed to Black Desert City tonight, because we got to get, We gotta get the Exile a new weapon. Unfortunately, he lost his weapon. Much bullshit on that, but what are you gonna do? Sorry if you already mentioned it. How does it feel now that the video is released? Relieving, proud, aroused? I'd say it's a little bit of all those. It's a strange combination of shames. Yeah, a little bit of all those. Feels good. Feels good, man. Feels good. You have videos on the bone fields. Excuse me. You have videos in the bone fields. I have a strange feeling the bone fields are covered with bones of one of the behemoths that were created to destroy. That's why Stowe went there on exile. So some of the bones, the bones there are from the behemoths, like the giant skeleton outside Catan and all that stuff. Yeah, those are kaiju bones. I mean, not behemoths, kaiju bones. Those are kaiju bones. Those are kaiju bones. There is, however, a what is it? There's a behemoth skeleton over by over by Spine Canyon. On the other side of Spine Canyon, you could probably actually, actually, I'll fly right over there and show you. There's one over this way by Spine Canyon. Just sitting in the middle of the desert, hanging out, doing deserty things. Where are you at? And I talked about this once in a short, actually, but I'll bring it up again. So you have this big motherfucker right here, okay? And this dude has a skull that very much resembles that of like some kind of an aquatic beast or a reptile to me, right? It's got a reptilian-esque skull that kind of reminds me of like a crocodile or something along those lines, right? Like it's got a generally reptilian style skull, and it's massive naturally. And we know that what is it? The Great Desert used to be a jungle or a foresty grasslands of some kind because of the way that works. So it used to be a jungle or a foresty grassland. And so I always imagined... and then over here, here's the behemoth core. Right here. So there's the arm of the behemoth sticking up out of the ground. Right? Right here, this big bastard right here. So there's a behemoth buried under the sand. And that has always given me the impression that during the time that this area used to be like a foresty jungle-type biome, that behemoth actually died fighting and killing this kaiju. And I've always, when I talk about that, it kind of gives you like a Pacific Rim style image in your head of like a Jaeger from Pacific Rim just beating the shit out of a kaiju. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, so I think that behemoth died fighting this kaiju. That's my impression. That's what I think. And there may have been multiple behemoths, but that one died, right? I think it may have been like 4 or 5 behemoths fighting one kaiju, one big ass kaiju, but. Well, will we see behemoths in Kenshi 2? Behemoths in Kenshi 2? No, we will not be seeing behemoths in Kenshi 2. The behemoths were during the First Empire, and their death marked the end of the First Empire, because the rebellion happened straight afterwards. So the behemoths were already dead for quite a long time by the time Kenshi 2 is taking place, which is at the tail end of the Second Empire. Thousands of years, presumably, has already passed. We will hopefully get more information on them, though. So... I bet it was more than one. Yeah, I think it was more than one fighting that thing, too. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. I think it was more than one fighting him, too. All right, so we are off to the Black Desert City. We're going to go to the scrap house. We got to get the Exile a new sword. A new sword. Oh, man. So the behemoths were created to eliminate the giant native life forms or genetic aberrations sent by someone else, space metropolis. No, so I think that the kaiju are the native species of Kenshi, right? So the idea is that Kenshi was actually not a barren wasteland that had to be terraformed, because there's common misconception that terraforming means that it's uninhabitable and you make it habitable. But in actuality, all it means is that it's uninhabitable for you. And you make it habitable for you, right? So I think Kenshi's issue wasn't that it was uninhabitable or didn't have an atmosphere. I think it had a very, very good atmosphere. And I think the atmosphere was actually filled with large amounts of oxygen and nutrients and all that stuff that helped create megaflora, right? So plants, trees, all that stuff that were huge, massive megaflora. And megaflora... Well, not, because there's also this idea that, like, oxygen obviously does not create megafauna, but it can create the environmental conditions for megaflora, in which megaflora can create megafauna. That is the byproduct. That is a natural thing that can occur. So I think the atmospheric composition of Kenshi was different prior to it being prior to it being settled and terraformed by the First Empire, and I think that it gave way to megaflora and megafauna. And the megaflora and the megafauna on Kenshi were naturally dangerous to the denizens of the First Empire. So they were like, hey, we need to terraform this moon to make it better for us. And so they use the eye satellites, these giant, basically magnifying glasses, to magnify the raw power of the sun by Kenshi star, to burn away large swaths of the megaflora. And that would, A, decrease the oxygen composition in the atmosphere, making the atmosphere more suited for for the First Empire to land on the planet, on the moon, and terraform it, live on it. But also, removing the megaflora would remove food sources from large mega herbivores, right? Large herbivores, they would lose food sources, and then they would have one of two options. They could either evolve to decrease their size to better suit their environment, right? Or they would die out. The ones that didn't die out, the leftovers after that process occurred, they were the ones that were presumably attacked and killed by the behemoths, right? The behemoths were created to finish them off. The ones that did not get wiped out were, are what I believe evolved into the Leviathans. Hey, Frankie, popping in with a party of 27. Frankie, by the way, buddy, much appreciated, by the way. Thank you for popping in here. Before you bail out, shoot me a message on Discord. I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you. I messaged you earlier. I gotta talk to you. I got big stuff. Got some stuff I gotta run by you. When you get a chance, either today, tomorrow, but sometime soon, just shoot me a message. I got some stuff to let you know. All right, so my understanding is that the First Empire was sent basically on a colony mission. Correct. Yo, I like your YouTube shorts, man. Yes, thank you. Much appreciated. Sorry, Nathan, I missed you, by the way. I am the Kenshi lore guy. Yeah, that's me. I appreciate it. No, thank you. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying them. I've got more coming, you know? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so the First Empire was presumably a colony mission, right? Like, the idea was to send humanity out into the stars, right? To send them out into the stars and to expand human reach by sending them out into the stars. There's this idea of like why didn't the First Empire like come back after the Skeleton Rebellion to like deal with, you know, with the rebellion, right? There's an active Skeleton Rebellion going on. Why wouldn't they come deal with it? And the easiest answer is that they didn't come back because they don't have contact with the remainder of the Empire. The First Empire could easily still be out there. You know? They could easily still be out there. They just probably don't have contact with the planet because in real space travel, as we understand it, with, you know, the level of technology that we would have access to without faster than light travel, or close to faster than light travel, you know, moving between an empire would be incredibly difficult. Because it would take decades or even centuries to get to, you know, every colony. So instead, the idea is that when we send people out into the stars, we're going to send out seed ships with families and stuff that will colonize planets or moons or whatever, and we'll probably never see them again for generations, right? Generations. That's, you know, that's kind of how that goes, and I think that's what happened with Kenshi. Hear me out. Kenshi isn't the moon, it's the planet. The moon is bigger, but Kenshi is hyper dense with 100 times gravity. That's why everyone has anime stats and abilities. That would be incredibly interesting. I do think the gravity on Kenshi is slightly different, though we don't know the context of how gravity is. If anything, it'd be slightly lighter, though, because lighter gravity would give way to megafauna, because you know, it would be less pressure on the bones and joints and more likely to see those large entities be spawned. So I think less, and it would give some credence as to why people are able to move so damn quick. Because if the gravity's light, but not so light that it's hard to move around, you would be able to move a hell of a lot faster, you'd be stronger, all of that stuff. However, we do know Kenshi is a moon. It's a tidally locked moon. That comes from Chris, not me. That's not theory, that's straight from Chris. What is this playthrough about? So this is, we're playing the Hiveless King. So this is our main character. His name is the Exile. Man is the exile. Okay. And this boy right here is he was born to the hive, and he's a defect. He has a defect. There's something wrong with him. He ain't quite right. Okay, that boy ain't right. And he, as a byproduct of his defect, is he has a unique ability that allows him to forcibly sever the connection to the hive of other hivers. And so the queens booted him from the hive. They booted him. They were like, nah, not for us. And so now he was loyal. He's fiercely loyal. And as a byproduct of being booted from the hive, he grew a grudge against the queens. He views them as oppressive, who are enslaving his fellow hivers, who tossed him away like trash despite his loyalty. And as part of that, he has declared war on the queens. He's going to free all of his hiver brothers and sisters from the oppression of the queens. He stands for the hiveless. To the hives, he is the devil hive, but to the hiveless, he is a hero. He's a hero. All right, so we're going to pop on up here, and we're going to talk to you. Show me what you got, boy. 45,000, we can buy you. John Hive, exactly. John Hive, exactly. Which type 1? Hell yeah, dude. That one's actually better than the last one we had. A better weapon. All right, who else lost their weapons? Squint did. Squint lost his fucking Eagle's Cross. I'm pissed about it. He had a pretty decent Eagle's Cross, and he lost it. Very sad. Much sad. Much sad. Tell you. That required bolts regular. We do have a lot of bolt regular. Oh no, he lost his Ranger. It wasn't an Eagle's Cross. We were gonna get the Eagle's Cross, but we couldn't find the bolt longs. Is what it was. Okay, well that makes me feel better. All right, we'll get him a Masterwork Old World bow then. Have that good stuff. That good stuff. Yeah. All right. Eno no longer has his kunai. Unfortunate. Lowline has his katana. Gecko's got his katana. Beep needs a new weapon as well. Man. What are we going to give Beep? Retractable hack blade? That could be a fun one. The arachnid weapons are busted if you think about using one. I thought about giving one to Beep specifically. Yeah. Hey, Hero, you think you'll get some kind of 3-shot Ranger crossbow in Kenshi 2, or at least some kind of Chinese-style automatic crossbow? I hope we get some kind of automatic crossbow, but I think it's more likely that we're going to get things like single-shot guns. I think that'd be cool as hell, like flintlocks and muskets and stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Especially if my theory, the long-running theory about why, like, for the community about why guns don't exist on Kenshi. The out-of-game answer is obviously Chris just chose not to have guns because he thought it would interrupt melee too much. It would affect the meta. The in-game reason that we've always assumed is that they don't have the materials to make gunpowder. Specifically sulfur. They didn't have access to sulfur, so they couldn't make black powder, they couldn't make gunpowder. I think, and again, there's science to back this up based on my video. I talked about it in my video on the... The Science of Kenshi, about why Vayne is red. I think that Obedience was an acid mine, and they were mining sulfide compounds. And the reason I think that is that if you take sulfide compounds from an iron mine, like from an acid mine, right, and you percolate iron-rich water through sulfide compounds, the output, the drainage sites for those acid mines is acidic blood-red water. This is real-life science. If you look up an acid mine, look up the drainage site for an acid mine. I'll do it right now. I'll pull it up right now. Hold on. Acid mine drainage site. If you look up the drainage site for an acid mine, it is one tab. It looks just like this. What does that look like? What does that look like to you? That right there is the water in Vayne. And fun fact, that water outside of an acid mine is heavily acidic. So I think that Obedience was an acid mine, and the drainage site, the natural offput, is in Vayne, where that acid-rich water is percolating through with iron-rich compounds, creating a red sulfuric acidy mine, drainage site, right? And that's why, you know, the area is red because of the iron oxidization in the water, right? Oxidized iron in the water, in the soil, and then the water is red because it's percolated through sulfide compounds like pyrite and all that other stuff. So, with all of that being said, that would eliminate the idea that they didn't have sulfur-based compounds in Kenshi, which means theoretically there could be a finite amount of sulfur that was available, right? And that by the time we get to Kenshi 1, that sulfur had been exhausted. But by the time at Kenshi 2, 1,000 years ago, there may have been reserves of sulfur around, allowing you to create black powder. And they could have had rudimentary firearms that are not able to be made nowadays because they lack the technology, they lack the materials from those sulfur mines. Because this area is obviously now covered in some kind of cryogenic compound. They're not mining sulfur. But I think there is a precedent to say that sulfur could be present in Kenshi 2, and as a result, guns could be present in Kenshi 2 because Obedience appears to have been an acid mine where they were mining sulfide compounds. Very, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. What we saying? They have sulfur near all the volcanic areas in Flax Lagoon. That's true. Yeah, there could be sulfide compounds over there as well. Absolutely. This is a game where logic isn't applied. What are we talking about? Isn't sulfuric acid used in some type of power cell? Sometimes, yes. There's the floodlands, the main production line of the skeletons right next to it. Yeah, but the floodlands were presumably not using sulfur-based compounds. They were using nuclear energy in conjunction with iron, steel, primarily iron, but mostly iron and steel and stuff like that. So I don't think they were using sulfur here. Or they could have been. That could have been one of the things that they ended up losing access to when... because, you know, the skeletons stopped being produced. They weren't destroyed, as far as we know, based on skeleton dialogue. The skeletons stopped being produced because they ran out of materials. And it could have been that once they destroyed the sulfur mine, the acid mine, in Obedience to kill the behemoths or to decommission the behemoths, they ran out of the sulfur that was necessary to run the machine, you know, run and access the machines and create the new skeletons. That could have been where all that ran. But they... you know, that's just a theory. But yeah, so there is a precedent for the idea of there might be guns in Kenshi 2, or very rudimentary guns. Very rudimentary guns. Very story written. Very story written indeed. Okay, so what else we were doing? We were equipping our boys. We need a weapon for Beep. And we need a weapon for Glenn. And... we'll give Razor that Jite for now, but we need a weapon for Glenn and Beep. Glenn and Beep. No acid equals no power cells, no silicone equals CPUs. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. 10 of Kenshi is also based on the reproductions of industrial complexes. Can confirm, as I'm working on a research video. Oops, sorry. I'm working on a research video for my next Science of Kenshi video, where I talk about the Deadlands and why the Deadlands looks the way that it is and why it's perpetually raining and all that stuff. And a lot of it comes down to the repercussions of the industrial complex in the area. Yeah. The First Empire should have been advanced enough to make acid-proof clothing. They didn't need acid-proof clothing because they didn't go to the areas that were littered in acid. They had skeletons for that. They didn't need to. They didn't need to. I just need to keep something. We gotta get Glenn something. He needs a pole arm is what he needs. My boy needs a pole arm. He needs a pole arm. Where can we get one? Kind of pole arm. Umuari there. Not bad, although I know where we can get a better one. Problem is being able to afford one right now. What are his stats? Is he good with all weapons? Yeah, but he's best with katanas and hackers, oddly enough. Okay, alright, fine. We can settle with something lighter then. Do these in hacker. 12,000. We'll give him a combat cleaver. And we'll give Beep a simple... the simple light katana. Can we afford it? No, we can't. Shit. Nuts. All right, so Beep is temporarily weaponless, but we'll deal with that. Okay, well we got a good basis. Also, yeah, there would be no acid rain during their time. That's the byproduct of things that came far later. Although there was a lot of acid, presumably, on Kenshi. I thought the acid rain came after the Age of Chaos. Basically, nuclear weapons caused it. The acid rain in the Deadlands, it's a bit complicated. It's a bit more complicated than that. It has to do with the fact that the Deadlands was an area of heavy mining, the oil drilling and refining, heavy mining for iron, right? Because we have tar sands and pipes all throughout the Deadlands, so we know that they were drilling for oil and they were storing and refining oil here. This area here is a massive strip mine. They were mining for iron here, the Iron Valley. The scaffolding supports that as well as the patterns in the geography here. The geography is clearly that of a strip mine. And also based on things like the reprogramming workstation, which was, this was a first Empire reprogramming station. It was also an area of mechanical engineering, right? A lot of mechanical engineering going on here. So when you pick all three of those things, it creates a different picture where it's not necessarily nuclear in origin. It's the byproduct of heavy pollutants, deep mining, deep infrastructure of machinery and all of that stuff. So it's a big one. I'm not going to spoil too much because I've got a whole script and video that I'm working on for it. But yeah. Okay, so we had all right. So we've taken care of that. Let's try to think where we should head to right now. These collectors. We got to figure out where we're basing. I was thinking maybe the Spider Plains. Basing in the plains. Excuse me. Excuse me. Or even the swamp, maybe, but I think the Spider Plains is probably better. The swamp will be annoying to base in. A couple decent spots I could set up, like over here between the crater and a rack. Nobody would bother me there, I can tell you that much. But I also don't necessarily want to go somewhere where no one bothers us, or where it's difficult to get away, like to do stuff. I'm kind of there. Plop has a gravesite. How did I miss that? Yeah, Plop has a gravesite. He's buried, where did I bury him? Where do we bury him? There he is. Yes, here lies Plop, King of Wells. There he is. Plop's got a gravesite. Plop's got a gravesite. There he is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Plop died. Yeah, Plop has died yet. You knew Plop has died. What do you mean? Don't you pretend you didn't know. Don't you pretend you didn't know. It's been all everybody's talking about for days. For literal days. Is that Katsumi? Oh, shit. I forgot. The Fogmen do not have acid resistance. Totally forgot about that. They were swimming through the acid. I totally forgot that the Fogmen are not resistant to acid. Totally forgot about that. In the window, water with snow. Yeah. Totally forgot about that. We were swimming through the acid earlier, and yeah. Oh, my bad. My bad. It's good. Well, I mean, we saved him. We got him. We're there. He didn't die. They almost lost their legs, but they didn't die. We'll have to carry them out of here. No big deal. No big deal. Definitely forgot, though. By the way, Hero, loved your new Catlon video. Very good work, my guy. Thank you. I was very proud of it. Very proud of it. Very, very proud. Put a lot of fucking time into that video. I'm glad that it's doing well and people are enjoying it, because, yeah, I put like a stupid amount of time into it. Me. A bounty of 8,500. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Your legs almost melted off. It's true. Gave him the old acid bath. Gotta get that grime off. You need to do a Catlon run now, though someone should make a new mod for that. I could probably do it. At this point, I've gotten pretty good at making custom starts and doing mods and stuff. I've made enough of them for my recordings to get my recordings going and stuff, so I could probably do it, to be honest with you. Love your long-form stuff. I had a makeshift playlist with your Kenshi lore, with your lore videos in it, because I was tired of looking for your videos, so I put them together. I mean, I have a lore playlist, I do have a lore playlist. Granted, the one I dropped today wasn't in the lore playlist. It's my what if playlist, but still, I do have them in a playlist. All right, so Razor, you're gonna come pick up Brute, and Squint, I need you to pick up. Actually, no, not Squint. You need to be able to use your bow. Eno, we'll have you pick them up. Good, 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 good. All right, let's get the hell out of here. What direction do we want to take this? You know what, real fast, let's actually go up and grab the security bots. We'll bring them with us just temporarily to help fight off some of the rabble. You know, fight off the rabble. I think Tin Fist will be against Catlon or on his side by the time of Kenshi too. I think he'll be against him. I think he'll be against him. Oh my god, get out of the feckin' water. What are you doing? What are you doing, you buffoons? You fools. Master, yeah, that's me. How you do? Yeah, I think he'll be against him by then. I think by that point he'll have already walked away. He'll have already walked away. Flint kit. Eno's got the bag, right? He's got a bag. Good, good, good. Science book, we love that. Gears. Stuff, good. Good, 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 good. And science books. I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Now that we got them following us around for a bit, we'll head on out. They will defend us against the riffraff that is the spiders. Many of them have died. I think I may have turned this down. Hold on. I was doing some recording the other day. I did, yeah. Okay, hold on. Turn that back up to 5. There we go. All right, now combat will be super difficult again. That's what we love to see. When I was a young drone, the queen told me not to trust the exile. True. True. She was right to tell you that. And wrong at the same time. At the same time. At the same time. Oh, man. I hope martial arts stays in Kenshi, too. It will. Martial arts is a core component of Kenshi. Chris really likes old kung fu movies and shit. Old kung fu movies, Mad Max, old samurai movies, Fallout, Futurama. Those are the inspirations for Kenshi. If I could tip, I would, bro. Do it. Tip him. Do it. Give Artemis as much. Give Artemis his tips. Do it. Do it now. Buddy. Did I just hear chemical romance? You heard my it's pheromone romance, not chemical romance. Okay, this is the Kenshi edition. This is the Kenshi edition. Not chemical romance. It's pheromone romance. Fuck, are these starving bandits? Hell nah. Hell nah. No. What we can do, however, is lure this large amount of starving bandits. That's right. Come on, you chungs. You absolute chungies. Get up here. Yeah, we're going to lure you to your death. Oh, hold on. Feromance. My chemical feromance. I have to make a minstrel mod for Kenshi. Do it. No regrets. Do it. My God, for the love of all that is holy, do it. Do it. Do it. There's a man over here that we are not ready to fight. This is the slave master. I don't want to deal with him. He's really strong, but I was hoping I could lure the army of starving bandits in here to beat his ass. But I don't think that's going to happen. Where you got the slave king? Is there? Wait, there's two. Oh, he ran out already. He's attacking a random no faction. He's about to batter this dude. About to turn into putty. He moved quick too. We need to get the fuck out of here. Hell no. I was hoping to lure an army of starving bandits over to him. Not that. Not that. Oh man. Okay. Oh my god. A new mod? You mean the original mod? That's true. That's true. That's stream. He's the original mod. He was my mod before I even started streaming. That's the man. That's the man himself. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? All right, so we're gonna head south now. South. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You haven't been around a while. You haven't been around a while. It's true. Been quite the while. Been quite the while. I'm massively disappointed in how long it's been, actually. My dude doesn't. He never pops in my streams. We chat. We call each other on the phone and chat for like an hour or two, at least once a week. And this motherfucker can't even hop in my stream. Can't even hop in my stream and moderate it ever. Can't even moderate it ever. Not a single time. He's always off doing other things, playing Star Citizen and shit. I can't even hop into my own fucking streams. That's true. That's true. Man's over here playing too much damn Star Citizen and crap. Living in some kind of random expanded universe. Alright, so we're headed south right now. We got 6,000 cats to our name. Our plan is to stop at this way station, grab the supplies that we need to start a base, and I think we're going to get started on building a base. Get the hive up and running, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Those are two separate activities, and they're 100% accurate. Let's go gambling. Fucking beat, man. I'm beat. I beat. Hey, saying dropping in with the gifties. And he got a gifties from Cyan. Oh my god, of all the people, one gifted membership and it lands on stream of all people. Look at that. He's no longer not a member. You know what's really funny? You've been trying to gift win the Logic forever. And on first try you get one to stream. That's so funny. So stream, I have four chat mods. Okay, I have 4 total chat mods. You, Logic, Cyan, and Casper, and then I have 2 on. I have 2 or 3 on Twitch as well. Well, Casper's on both. So it's funny. Cyan's been trying to get a gift a membership to Logic for like weeks now. Can never do it. One time gifts it to you. That's so funny. He can never get it to work because it does it randomly. It picks it randomly. That's so funny. What are the fucking odds? What are the odds? Stunning. All right, we've got enough stuff to start a base now, and we can get working on that. We're gonna build the hiviest of bases. What kind of buildings can I build right now? I think I got to start with. Oh, we can start with a hive hut. Nice. Start right out with a hive hut. Do we have enough? We'll probably do a small shack to start with, just because then we can use the opportunity. Well, we don't want to expend all of our stuff. Here, you need some backpacks. That's true, we do. But at the current moment, I don't have them. We will get stackable backpacks, but we just don't have them. Don't even think about running. I'm thinking about it. In fact, not only am I thinking about it, I'm doing it. I'm I'm doing it. I'm running. I'm fleeing. I'm fleeing. Temporarily, but fleeing nonetheless. We're going to head down towards the Spider Plains. I might base down there. Either there or in the swamp. I've never actually based in the swamp before. We managed to base in Spine Canyon. It wasn't terrible. So maybe basing in the swamp wouldn't be too terrible. Wouldn't be too bad. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad. The issue is usually moving through it, because when you move through it, you have all the plants and shit loading in. But, I mean, maybe. Build a castle in the swamps. Because we're going to be building a hive castle, you know? So, the exile put so many hivers in reckless and preventable dangerous deadly situations. You'd think his real name was General Pong Krell. Punk, where did you crawl out of? Pork over here, man. Imagine a backpack full of backpacks with food in all of those said backpacks. That's true, but if there's items inside of a stackable container, you can't put it inside of another container. Unfortunately. Yeah, maybe we base in the swamps. Maybe we base up in the swamps. Would be a good place to be. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Then you get one check and a pack of the backpacks get disinterested. That's true. Okay. Isn't this all Kenshi about? You know, there's 50 blood spiders in a lab lockpicking the gate. Anyway, it's part of it. That's part of it. That's a measurable part of it. Yeah. Ominous. Look at that, going down into the abyss. Ominous. Very ominous. You need a second ranger. That's true. That's true. We could use a second ranger. Probably get green. We'll probably get green for it. Yeah, you know what? I've never based in the swamp before. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've never based in the swamp before. Let's do it. Let's go to the swamps and we'll base there, and it'll be a great time, and it totally won't go south at all. I'm sure everything will be totally fine. I'm sure it will be the best time that we've ever had in our entire lives. I see no way that this could backfire in the slightest at all. At all. Yeah. You think there'll be more skeletons in Kenshi 2? I do. I do. I mean, mathematically, it makes sense. There's only a finite number of skeletons that were ever made, and the number can only go down. It can't go up. So, you know, there should be more skeletons. All right. Yeah, I've never based in the swamp before. I barely ever even spend any time here, so we're this is new territory for me. I barely ever come here. Watch us get immediately attacked by like fucking red sabers or something. Immediately attacked by red sabers. Really dark. Really fucking dark here. I'm a little nervous. A little nervous. I almost never come in here, and I'm doing it in the middle of the night. Swamp lag incoming? Unlikely. Unlikely. I mean, we're using Kenshi, and I'm not moving at 20 times speed. I just can't run around the map at 20 times speed while I'm in the swamps. That's all. Just got to be more careful about moving at high speeds while we're in the swamps. But I think we'll be fine. I don't think we're going to get any lag. I think we'll be all right. Or I don't think we'll get much lag. A lot of the lag with the swamps comes from loading in the areas, right? As a byproduct of, like, the massive amount of trees and shit. Once we're there, it's not bad. And Kenshi makes loading the assets much easier. Plus, I have a pretty decent computer with it's optimized very well, so it'll be all right. Should be all right. Again, as long as I'm not moving at crazy speeds, we should be okay. Just gotta look out for the spideys. Gotta look out for the spiders. Okay. What if you base on the hill in the northern part of the swamps? You talking about here? Like up here on this thing? So that's an idea. Can we go that way? Again, I almost never come out here, so that could be an interesting idea. You gonna get Silver Shade too? If he's a hiver, yes I will. And he is. He has a unique face paint actually. In this I have like with the radiant faces, he's got one. God damn, it's so fucking dark. It's so fucking dark down here. It's gonna be daytime soon. Oh yeah, it's actually it's literally actively getting better. Right up here. Yeah, right up here, right in the center of the swamp. Never see it coming. No, they won't. Get up here and do some prospecting. Copper's right there. Where's this? Copper. Copper. A lot of copper up here. A lot of copper up here. What's the iron situation? Because iron's a big one. What's the iron situation? Not fucking great, but there is iron right over here. Is there an iron resource like down here or something? Oh, right there. Okay, so there is iron right there. It's just out of the way. Eesh. Could be worse though, but I think everything else actually didn't look too terrible. Yeah, copper's good, fertility's good. Stone is meh, but it gets better as we get over here. So maybe we come over this way on this ridge. I want to do a very compact, like, fortress type deal. Bog iron's a real thing. Indeed, indeed. Could be a structure resource. Wherefore art thou? We'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. Once it's daytime, things will be better. Hold on, let me see if I can make it daytime. 6 o'clock, get some light up in here. Shine some light up on this place. There we go. Okay, so now we can see. Now we can actually see. What a place we've chosen to occupy. All right, we'll do some prospecting again. Iron. Is there some over here? Another resource. Yeah, down here. Down here. So all the iron seems to be at the bottom. It all seems to be at the bottom. All seems to be at the bottom. Water is shit in this spot specifically. That's funny. Stone is shit in this spot specifically. Actually, stone looks like it gets a little bit better over here. Towards this area here. Yeah, building here would be an absolute bitch, but it would be only unique, that's for sure. It would require a bit of work on my end. In terms of like Shift F12 edits and stuff like that, but it could be done. I'm just trying to find a good like plateau area that I can do. I believe there was a structure here, but got washed off the hill in the lore. Probably. Have my brightness all the way down during that. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Real hard to see during that. That would do it. It was dark for me, and my brightness is not all the way down. Copper, copper. Where are we right now? That way. What the fuck? Who is that? I don't really like that there's an enemy group apparently moving towards me. I don't really feel good about that. No, I do not. Down here, this little spot right here might be good, actually. It's kind of, it's not... Yeah, that might be a good spot. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Down here, this little ravine area here. Ravine. It is a little dingy. Oh, it's water. That's why it's water. I was like, it's a little dingy. I can't really see that well. It's fucking water. That's why it's pond. It's not a ravine. It's a pond. It's a pond, guys. It's a pond. Hero's a dumbass. It's a pond. What is... Get up here. Hello. Hello. Hey, much appreciated for the follow. Always welcome, always welcome. I appreciate you sincerely. Honest and for truly. Yeah, much appreciated for the follow. Sincerely. Also, always go down over here where there's a little bit less density, or over in this way. Although I think there's some actual stuff over here already. Interesting. Just for that, I broke your notifications. It didn't appear on screen. That's weird. Let's, oh shit. Why'd you do that? Why you do this? Why have you done this? Let me restart Streamlabs. Hold on, because it's not showing my notifications. All right, we'll restart. There we go. They should work now. They should work now since Pork decided he wanted to break my shit again. Pork's popping in here, breaking my stuff again, as he's been known to do. As he has been known to do. Okay, so we still gotta figure out what we're doing. Head back on the other side, see if maybe there's another spot. I just gotta find an area that has semi-decent iron. Are you fucking with me right now? Oh my god. This is so stupid. Okay, so I restarted my Streamlabs, right? And chat is working on screen, but it's not working on my OBS. It's not working on OBS now. Pork, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Pork's over here breaking stuff. He's screwing up my OBS, guys. Why are you doing this? That's so weird. Yeah, it's not popping up. That's fucking annoying. Well, how do I fix this? Gotta be able to fix this. What have you done? I can't see anything in chat now. That's so funny. It's on screen, but I can't see any in chat. Pork, what did you do, man? Why did you do this? Why have you done this? I heard you were talking shit about me in the Discord, Sign Fox. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I think I got it. Maybe? Question mark? Question mark? OBS is like a house of cards built on sand with a breeze coming in. Literally, OBS makes me so fucking mad sometimes. OBS literally makes me so fucking mad sometimes. Oh my god, what is going on? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I am so sorry. Fucking... OBS being OBS. Okay. Are we good now? Are we set now? Maybe? Possibly? This is where we find out the Pork's been hacking the stream all along, literally. What the fuck, man? How am I supposed to chat with the homies? Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to do this the stupid way then, since my fucking OBS. We'll put you right there. Put you right there. Okay. I think I think we can see it now. I think we can see it now. Well, I mean, it's not working on OBS, but I can at least see chat in some measurable capacity. I have it open. I have it open the stupid way. Jesus Christ. No, I have both Twitch and my YouTube open on the right-hand side, so I can see the chats that way. I have no idea what happened. What the fuck, man? Absolutely ridiculous. I can see both now, though. So dumb. It's still on screen, so that's the thing that kills me about it, is that it's still on screen. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. I have no idea what happened. No idea. All right, well, I'm going to try my best not to miss anything. I'm going to try my best not to miss anything, but the chats are a little smaller on my side now, so sorry, guys. Since OBS has decided to absolutely befuddle me. Absolutely befuddle me. Right there, so I can still monitor frame rate. Okay. Excuse me. All right, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, spacing. Spacing. Bro's in a hacker mask, and he starts making demands. My guy's over here bricking shit. Bricking and breaking. That's what he does. Bricks and breaks. A water. A water. Although it's not uncommon to build for bases to be built on plateaus. We'll do that. Yeah, the main thing is iron. We need iron. Like, iron is a really big thing. If you feel bad for me, remember to like the stream if you guys feel bad. Okay, it's important. It helps. It helps. Super chats help too. They help pay my bills because I'm a poor boy who decided that I was gonna I was gonna make YouTube content full time. I don't know who thought about doing that. Okay. Was the tower with all the weapons on the ground a mod or something? No, that's just part of the vanilla game. Part of the vanilla game. It helps here not be an old bald man. It's true, my hair regrows from that. It's true. I've heard that. I've heard these things. I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm going. I'm really kind of set on basing the swamps, but I also hate I hate the fogginess of the swamps, if that makes sense. I'm kind of leaning back towards the spider plains again. Like right there. What's down there? So on the fence. I'm so on the fence. Every dollar's a single hair back of my beautiful head. I thought you were joking about making a base in the swamp. No, I'm actually considering it. The problem is this area is actually not a bad spot for a base. The issue that I have with it is there's no fucking iron. And, like, I can deal with an area that has a lack of copper, right? But finding out actually down here is not as terrible. The fogginess really fucking kills me, though. I can deal with an area that has a lack of copper, right? That's tolerable. Lack of iron is non-functional, right? Like, you need iron. I really hate basing somewhere where there's no iron. It's such a pain in the ass. Iron and stone. I can deal with any other resource not being abundant, but iron and stone, I have to have those. It is essential. I'm in Shem at the moment, my current playthrough. Can't stand the swamp. I refuse to do Shem. I refuse to do Shem. Out of principle, right? Are those blood spiders? Those are blood spiders. We need to move. We need to flee. The blood spiders are faster than us in the water. How many of them are there? There's not many. We can do this. These boys down. Oh, we can't even fight back right now because we're in the water. Fuck. There we go. Now we can fight back. Now we can fight back. There we go. It was almost bad, but we got it. It was almost bad, but we got it. Ha-ha! Ah-ha-ha-ha! Aha. No more purple sands. Oh, you know, actually, we could still probably do the purple sand. We could circle up and go up through the purple sands. You're right. You're right. You're right. My little dumb brain forgot all about purple sands. God damn it, you're totally right. My little dumb brain forgot all about it. You're totally right. Guys, why are we all going such weird fucking ways? Why are we going such weird ways? My God, the swamp's pathfinding is super weird. You take one step in a direction, and all of a sudden they're like, no, that's the way you go. I think it's wild. Okay, hold on. Party's fucked to be caught by a spider in the water. Lost some good characters that way. Yeah, we managed to find one little spot we could get up to, so it wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. Not to detract from the blood spiders eating your crew, but what do you have against Shem? It's an area that's very easy to build in. So like I find it, it's like the area that everybody builds in, right? Like it's just easy. I don't actually have anything against it. It's just such a meta area that like so many people build in that I'm like, nah, it's just not for me. Like I want something with a little bit more variety and challenge and all that stuff. You know, I just it's not anything against Shem specifically. I just am anti easy, I guess is what it is, and I find Shem to be a very easy place to base. I like a little bit of difficulty, you know, little bit of difficulty. High bone fields. I've based in the high bone fields on my Shek, the new Shek Kingdom playthrough. I based in the high bone fields where I was there. I could build in the eye, but there's fuck all there. I think actually you can't build near the eye. The eye has a massive radius where like you can't build because there's actually really good materials there in some ways, but you can't build there if I recall properly. It won't let you. You can build near the eye, but you can't build like up in the eye's actual vicinity. Oh, starving bandits. That's fine. We can dodge them. We'll let the skeletons deal with them. You're the skeleton's problem now. All right, we're gonna head up towards Purple Sands. Head up towards Purple Sands. We should be able to find something we can do up there. Find something good. We can make something of ourselves up in the Purple Sands, killing berserkers and shit. You really need more hivers. I mean, we're gonna get more hivers, but I think we have at least enough to start something. And then also, Purple Sands is not in close proximity to other hive bases, but there are some hive villages that we can, like, liberate some people from, you know? We can liberate some people from. You catch my drift if you're picking up what I'm putting down? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A little bit of forceful liberation. How are we doing on food? Yeah, ration pack. Everybody eat up. Get your fucking yums, boys. Get your yums. Oh, good, nudist. I mean, as long as we're out in the distant part of the sand, the Purple Sands, we should be okay. Actually, you know, I'm gonna Google that before I do that. Purple Sands, Kenshi. I want to see what enemies are going to attack us there, because I don't want to get fucking assaulted by a horde of angry nudists again. The new Shek Kingdom all over again. I'll start the base, get it going, everything's fine, and then boom, nudists. Yeah, there are spawns of shrieking bandits there. How bad is it though? Comparably, it's north of. So the Shrieking Forest is basically fucking impossible to base in. I think the Purple Sands might be in the same boat as the Shrieking Forest, which sucks because the Shrieking Forest has so much in the way of resources. It's actually such a good place to base if it wasn't for the goddamn nudists. That sucks. Difficult, high-risk endeavor. You'll face constant raids from shrieking bandits. Yeah. Bastards. Bastards. Burning Forest would be good options to have hivers. The problem is that the Fogmen that we have, so Brute and Katsumi, are not impervious to... they're not impervious to the acid rain. That is a problem. That is a problem. The base in the Royal Valley start pushing on Queenie's territory. We are nowhere near ready to even try basing in the Royal Valley. They will turn us into absolute butter. Absolute butter. Alright, I'm back to my original plan. We're going to head down towards the Spider Plains. Back to my original plan. We're heading back down towards the Spider Plains. Also, I need to get my hands on a beaker. I'm going to recruit a beaker, and I'm going to make it the pet of the exile. For some reason, the idea of the hive devil, riding in on a beaker sounds fan-fagantastic. So we're going to head down towards the Spider Plains. Try that. See how that goes. See what resources we can find there. And then we'll go from there. Payto stream spoiler. It's true. It's true. I spoiled that portion of my stream on Payto's stream. It's what I do. What I do. I spoil some of my plans on Payto's stream, and I shit talk my own videos and contents on Muffins. It's what happens. That's what happens. That's how it works. That's like part of the meta, right? Part of the meta. Part of it. Oh man, Clem, I'm making jokes. I hang out with some of my other streamer friends in their streams sometimes, and on Pato's stream earlier, I was telling him about how I wanted to get a pet beak thing for the leader of our faction here. That's all. So Science said that I'm spoiling the stream from Pato's stream, which is kind of true because, you know, again, I did say that on the stream. So. The deep hero lore. It's true. True. You should install that extra animals mod and give him a pickaxe thing. Those things are scary as hell yeah. What is it? There's a mod that just dropped for gorillas where you can make armor out of beak things for your gorillas, which I think is wild. Oh, man. I have a mod where the beak things shoot lasers and trash talk. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. That's how it is. Go fuck up Flying Bull. Iron Bull. Wrong game. Wrong game, everybody. Go fuck up Flying Bull here in a minute. Take a pit stop. Beat his ass. Actually, truth be told, I think he'd probably kick our face in right now. We're tough, but we're not that tough. Not yet. Probably kick our face in. Yeah, yeah. But no, we want to get a pet beaker for the exile. I feel like the leader of the exile hive, leading an army of Hiveless while wearing a, while riding a beak thing into battle would go so hard. Listen, you know what? Oh, pork. Just because you said that, just because you're spreading these slanderous lies about that fucking bastard. Just because you're spreading these slanderous lies, I'm gonna have to go take him down. Go take him down. Put his ass in the ground. Just because you said it. Just finished the what if video. Hats off to you, man. Awesome work. Maybe want to start a fanfic. Hell yeah, my dude. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Start the fanfic. Do it. No regrets. No regrets. I regret nothing. I am regurting. That sounds gross. Ignore that I said that. No regurting is happening here. No one's regurting. Who are you? No one's regurting. What? This is actually not a bad looking spot. Kind of flat, which is not what I usually do. I don't usually do flat areas, but in terms of defendability, it might not be bad. The area will load in a little bit. That does performance-wise. This might be one of those areas where performance is kind of shit, though, and I think it might be. Yeah, it's one of those areas. Some areas are just generally performance shitey. And I think, yeah, because Last Stand is right fucking there. That's why. And so if I get a base up and running, yeah, if I get a base up and running, this area is going to be a little shifty performance-wise. Pretty sure why. I'm pretty sure it's because Last Stand is there. Yeah, we want to base that close to Last Stand. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's just, it depends on your proximity to certain locations. Like some areas are just shitty performance for the sake of shitty performance. You know, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. What is down here? What's this area here? What's happening over here? Base in Iraq. Yeah, that's a great idea. The never-ending horde of skin spiders coming for my sweet, succulent hiver booty. For my hiver booty. The booty is mine. It belongs to me. You cannot have my boo-hooty. And they won't care. They'll do it. They'll take it. They won't even care. They won't even care. That's what you want. We're going to move through last stand. Keep pushing up through here. Shun does have spooter your hivers can eat. That's true. That's true. We do have spooters. The upside with the hivers is they don't require that much food comparatively. So, you know, you got that added positive there. Got that added positive. Shun also has some ruins. There is a lot of ruins in Shun. It was a heavily settled area during the First Empire. We can actually presume that it was one of the core areas of the First Empire based on the number of ruins that are there. Outpost. I don't remember which outpost that is, but that's fine. Keep going, just keep going, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Was this copper? Fucking copper. Good copper, man. Copper. It was based down here in this little ravine. Right over here. Well, maybe not right here, but little low area by the ravine. What is this? Is this where yeah, that's where the Arachnes are, right? Yeah, that's where the faction throwing the Arachne are at. Okay, so maybe basing here is probably not a good idea. Deal with the Arachnids. The Arachnids. We can base down here, though. Fight them off. They be spawning in your buildings and stuff. That's true. True. Get out of the water, you fucking fools. Damn. Arachne? It might be. We can use this, depending. What are their stats? Oh, I think these are the tough ones. Oh, these are berserkers. Never mind. They're not the useful ones. I was thinking maybe we can you know beat them up and take their gear, but guess not. Guess not. As we desperately search for a new home. As we desperately search... There's the Arachnids, yeah. Alright, we gotta be careful with them because they are tough. They are very, very tough. They will kick our ass. They will absolutely push our stoof. You gotta be careful with that. Hero, I'm headed off. Try not to get ambushed again, or else Pork of Crime is gonna bug out your OBS again. Love you, bye. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Huge fan of the aesthetic of the southwestern part of the map. The rivers and ravines are fun to build around, like with Vane, without the obnoxious constant rain. That's true. That's one of the biggest issues I've ever had with building in Vane. Yeah. Will we meet Shagger and Kenshi too? Nah, Shagger's has not been near born yet. Kenshi 2's 1,000 years in the past. Where are those Arachnids at? Over here, and they're running? Not fighting? If we can separate like one or two of them out, we can kick their ass, but fighting more than one or two is not happening. But we can beat them up and take their gear. But we can only fight one or two at a time. Like we're not equipped for fighting more than that. I like how they're just like, what are they doing? What are you doing, bro? Self-preservation. What's he running from? I find it interesting that he's running. Obviously, he's running from, like, the skin spiders, but, like, why? You could probably kill him. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Shit's odd. Odd stuff over here. Okay. Head over to this section of the map right here. I believe it's that little down lay right over that way, so we're going to go this way. You a random guy, you know they're no faction? No be thieves, huh? Well, I hate to do it to you, but we could actually use your equipment for... Oh, no! Kenshi's crashing! That's fine. An unspecified error occurred while saving. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we don't go too far back. Oh, no! Guys, oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, my God! Fine. These things happen. I'm not worried about it. Look what you did, Pork. You're breaking all my shit, man. You're breaking all of my shit. All right, you had one job. Don't break my stuff. You know what you're doing? You're breaking all of it, man. Why you do this to me? Why do you do this? I'll import. That'll help. Why have you done this to me? Hey, Lore Master. Sorry I haven't been around to watch the streams in a minute. Mind giving a cliff note to the playthrough for me? Yeah, we're in exile. Hive comprised of exiles being led by a defect hiver that is known as the Hiveless, known as the Exile, or the Hive refers to him as the Hive Devil because he was born with a unique ability to forcibly rip other hivers from the hive mind and give them sentience. The queens fear him, and he is raising an army to try and free his hive brethren from the shackles of oppression that the queens have slapped upon him. So slapped upon him and his fellow hivers. That's kind of the overview. We've had a lot of people live, we've had a lot of people die, and you know, it's things are happening. Things are happening. All right, on the upside, performance goes up a little bit because we did that, so no big deal. That's what you get for considering to attack the Shinobi Thieves. I know. Big oofs. I made big whoops. I made big fat whoops. Big fat whoops. I shouldn't have done this. I should not have done this. I have made grave errors. I should not have done this. Shet Kingdom. Keep going. This little spot down here. I want to investigate that spot. The old front lines. The old front lines. This was where the Shek used to be at one point, I believe. But you know, that's fine. Being chased by something. Who's chasing Razor? Who's threatening my skin spiders? We can outrun them. Fine, no big on that. No big on that. All right. Based on your description, wouldn't that technically make your faction anti-slavers? Yeah, in a way. One could argue. One could make the argument. Yeah, that's a fair assessment of our crew, of our merry little lads. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the circumstances are right here. Prospect and see what's happening. This place sucks. This place sucks ball. Place sucks straight ball. Big bad balls. No iron. Stone is garbage. There's a copper resource here, but it's meh. The lack of iron is devastating. So there's that. There is a small iron resource right there. Yeah, this place kind of sucks ball. That sucks. That's not great. All right. Well, I guess maybe we'll head down into Shun then and see what's over there. I don't go to Shun very often too. It's been a while since I've been in Shun, so we'll keep exploring. I love how every time I do a playthrough, I always spend at least like 1 or 2 full episodes trying to get a base together. Every fucking time. Trying to find out where I'm gonna base. Pork drops 2 and says, I bet I'll break it again. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, mister. That'd be real fucked up of you. That'd be real bad of you. This spot here. Hold on. Iron resource. Hold on. Wait a mo. It didn't show up. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Well, that sucks. Pork dropped 2. He dropped 2 in his native currency, and I appreciate it. Dude, I have no idea what's going on with Streamlabs tonight. It's really pissing me off. I've restarted it a few times. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I don't really know. I'll have it fixed by tomorrow, but holy crap. Really making me mad. What the fuck, man? Unspecified airwheel saving. Dude, what is going on tonight, man? Pork, what have you done? Why are you breaking everything, bro? Oh my god, man. Everything is breaking up. What is going on? Making me mad, man. Hour and a half in, things are just going to shit. They're going bad. Pork, why are you doing this, man? Your stream lagged a bit. Well, it only lagged because Kenshi was crashing. It was a CPU thing. It caused me to lose a little bit of frames because it was just because Kenshi was crashing. That's all. It was just because Kenshi was crashing. Doing Kenshi stuff, you know? I have no idea what the hell's going on tonight, but it better stop it. Try this again. I like to think this playthrough is basically the American Revolution, but the Twiggy Bugmen, no queens, and the King of the Crimper. Or the King Crimper. Indeed, indeed. Have you considered sacrificing people over crops to appease the moons? I did. I briefly thought about it. I did. I thought about it briefly for just a moment. And, you know, I decided not to. I blame going to the swamps. It's true. It's true. The error was mine, and it was mine alone for going to the swamps, clearly. Clearly. Yeah. Yep. Oh, by the way, guys, with our followers that we have tonight, I didn't mention earlier because wasn't able to check at the time. But Unforgiving Pain, if you're still watching, 31 minutes ago you followed me on ye old Twitch, and you were my 200th follower. Isn't it badass? 200. Hit the big 200 on Twitch, guys. Big 200. That's pretty badass. Pretty good. Good stuff. All right, are we back here again? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. My God. We're getting fucking lagged to chop. There we go. Okay. All right, we're loaded in. Where are we at? Son of an Arlean bitch. All right, we were headed over there. Let's go. Let's try this again. You should consider a mining drill mod. That way you could base anywhere you want in Kenshi. Main reason I use it is I like the freedom to base anywhere. Touche. That's fair. That's totally fair. So we have to run that whole distance again. What a fucking pain. What a pain. We lost all that ground. All that ground. Have you recited the litanies of machine spirit appeasement, all 73? As a matter of fact, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't. I haven't done that. I should have. Clearly that's what I'm missing. You're totally right. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I was too busy being an absolute buffoon, a silly goose. Would the Exile have such technology? If it helped him take down the Queen, absolutely. Absolutely. The Exile accepts all technology if it helps him with his end goal of taking down the Queens. The Bloody Red Queens. We're going to pop over here. We have iron. We need to see what the stone content is right here. If iron and stone is here, we're fine. Iron and stone is here, we're fine. Let's check it out. We're going to save because I don't want to have to run all the way back here again if I crash again. Fucker. We're going to save. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Okay, all right, there we go. I thought it was gonna crash while I was trying to save. I was about to actually crash the fuck out. I was about to actually have a fucking meltdown. You guys almost just saw me lose it. It was gonna be like when the arena broke. It was gonna be like when the arena broke. Although everything is being really dumb right now. Kenshi's being really fucking stupid. What is going on, man? My OBS is broken. Kenshi's being dumb. This whole fucking evening, man. I don't know what's going on. Hero crash at stream. It's about to be, dude. It's about to be. I'm really fucking annoyed right now. I'm really fucking aggravated right now. Anytime I click fucking anything. Oh. Oh, Goose Fraba. Goose fucking Fraba. Something Mariska Hargitay. This is how it happens. This is how it happens. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys are going to see me lose my shit in a second. It's just being so fucking slow right now. Okay, well, there we go. Will Olivia Benson duty. The arc begins now. It's happening. Is it prospecting? As soon as I go to prospect, hold on, it freezes up as soon as I go to prospect. What the fuck? It's so fucking freezy. What is going on? Oh my God. There we go. Jesus. And it's stuck. All that just for it to suck. Ah! I'm so mad. Ah! And now the game is fuck. Yeah! Oh God. Oh God. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Up here is not a bad spot. Pop over here. Oh man. Okay. Whew. Sorry guys, my blood pressure's rising. Don't worry about it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm getting stronger as we speak right now. I can feel it. The power is I'm going full Broly. The power is swelling within me. My power is rising. I am becoming maximumer. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I think I've seen steam coming out of your ears at one point. Maybe. Yeah, quite possibly. We're getting there. We're getting real fucking close. We're getting real friggin' close. All right, so this isn't a terrible spot. It's not ideal, but there's decent stone right here where I am standing on, like over here. We can get a stone mine set up there, and we can build the castle over yonder, somewhere throughout here. Maybe up on this platform here. I'm probably going to use a swamp lagoon, like a swamp platform or something, I mean. Not 100% sure, not 100% sold. Iron's right there. So there's iron right here. Let's prospect again. Stone, iron is up here. There's that. So stone is right here. Terrible fertility. We would need hydroponics, or we could fight spiders. Copper is none, but I can get over copper. The big thing is gonna be iron, and once we get hydroponics, we should be fine. Now all I have to do is remember to clip all the moments Hero crashed out, combine them with the mention of me making a video exposing him and claim cyberbullying. My God, you animal, you absolute beast, you absolute beast. That'd be fucked up, man. That'd be real fucked up. That'd be a real fucked up thing for you to do. Funny though, it'd be funny. A giggle out of it. It'd be real fucked up, but it'd be funny though. Watcher's Rim, we could base up in... I don't think there's anything in Watcher's Rim, right? This whole place is kind of desolate, right? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Right? Right? Isn't it? I think this whole place is shit in terms of stone. Prospect up here. Well. Oh, stone actually isn't terrible. Iron, there is a couple of iron resources around here. And the stone is actually not bad here either. Are those fucking land bats? Oh, those are gorillas. Watcher's Rim, huh? Right on the edge of Iraq. That's funny. Imagine, what is it? Imagine us basing on the edge of Iraq. What a wild place to base. What a truly wild place to base. Okay. Now that my initial crash out is over, I think, hopefully, fingers crossed on that, right? Right? Fingers crossed on that. Fingers crossed. Now that my crash out is over. Oh, there's already a... What is this? Is this, yeah, this is Bounty Hunter location. All right, we'll hop over to the Bounty Hunters. Hop over here. This is not a bad place to set up. A couple hivers here. We can recruit them, potentially. But, all right, so, yeah, Watcher's Rim's not a bad place. Not a bad place to be. We got iron resources. Iron resources. Yeah. Yeah. Right on the edge of Iraq. Right on the rim. The rim of Iraq. What an odd thing to say out loud. What an interestingly odd thing to say out loud. Alright, what's the stone situation right here? One only potential problem with Shun, power source is wind, but on the beach. Oh, never mind, you're near that. Yeah. We're on Watcher's Rim right now, and it's not looking like a terrible place to set up. I've seen worse, that's for sure. I've seen worse. Watcher's Rim, Shun. Yeah, we're right on the rim of Shun and Watcher's Rim. Bust out the friendship gas and get. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You about to get gassed, boys. You about to get gassed. I also don't think anyone's gonna come to attack us out here, which is good. We could build a nice proper castle, nice little fortress of solitude. Little fortress of solitude. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna build our small shack, right? A little shack out here. Build our small little shack, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. All right, so we'll build a small shack here, and this is the first time I've ever built in Watcher's Rim, so this is where we're gonna go. I think it's a fitting place though for a fitting place for this. Can you believe Heroes never played RimWorld ever? It's true. I've never played RimWorld. It's been recommended to me a good number of times, but I've never touched it. I've never touched it. Visually, the art style, I just have a hard time getting past it. It's just not my thing. Not my thing. I think the game is obviously fantastic. Everything I've heard about it sounds fantastic, but visually, it's just not my thing. All right. Mining. We need stone. We need some stone mines. 50% stone mine. That's not terrible. Not terrible. We got iron. We got stone. Need stone processor built as well. All right. All right. Stone processor right there. And we can go from there. I don't think anyone's going to attack us out here. Going medieval is a good alternative. I have going medieval, and I actually enjoy it quite a bit. I've sunk like a good number, like 200, 300, or 400 hours into going medieval over the years. Just hit their 1.0. Was pretty stoked about that. Stoked about that. Guys, we have the iron plates. Get out here and fucking use them. What are you doing? Add them to the thing. Whatever are you doing? Whatever are you doing? All right, so we will have the occasional skin spider coming to attack us, but these guys should protect us for right now. Nice. Okay. All right, so we're there. Who has decent stats on anything? Who has stats in literally anything? All right, we'll put beep, slow line, and Eno on stone mining. We'll put Gecko, Brute, and Katsumi on refining. You guys need to stop standing still. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then we got to build our research bench as well, so we can start researching some of the other stuff. So tech, schmal research bench. Okay, gotta get the schmal research. Schmal. Very schmal. So we're gonna put our schmal research bench right here. Very schmal. Right there. Love to see it. And then Glenn and Hargo, I think we're going to make you guys engineers. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We'll have Eno eventually switch from stone mining to... Actually, you know what? We're going to have Eno hop off the stone mine. We'll have Gecko jump on. Not Gecko. Glenn. We'll have Glenn hop on the stone mine. We need Eno for research purposes. Researching. Research. What is it? To be fair, RimWorld is more a building game than an exploring game, even though you can kind of do a lot of that more now. I like the Odyssey expansion, love the spaceships. Although I'm talking all this shit, last time I actually played RimWorld was like 2019. Last time I played it more seriously was 2018. Odyssey is really good pork if you want to jump back in. My friend repleases to play no graphics games, so many games out there to play. It's not that so I'm not like no graphics game. It's specific art styles that I'm not a huge fan of. And like RimWorld is very much like that old school like uh what is it? It's very much like Binding of Isaac. So it's almost like something that you would see on Newgrounds back in like 2010, 2013, somewhere in that area. The art style reminds me a lot of like yeah, Newgrounds, yeah. It's just I don't know. It's just not my vibe. It's really not my vibe. It's very much very Newgrounds. Just not for me. I think I probably would have loved it when I was a teenager, but as an adult, I just don't think I'm not really. It's really for me. Stranded Alien Dawn. I've heard good things about. I've considered grabbing it, but right now I'm a broke ass bitch. So, we're I'll do it when I get a chance. Guys, why are we not doing stuff? Everybody's got to work your jobs. Work your jobs, guys. We have jobs to do. Work the jobs. Work your jobs. Whatever are you doing? That's me. I'm going to have you haul to the stone processor. That's your job. Have you haul to the stone processor. All right, and go. Your inventory is full. Fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-friggin-tastic. I fit one building material here. Yeah, see? All right, put that together. Let's empty our pockets. Empty our pockets out. I think Beep's got... not Beep. Squint has the books. Squint, go over here. Give the books to this research bench here. Very good. Anybody else? Yeah, you got some too. Take those. Good. Love to see it. Fantastic. Okay. Show research for tech level 2. We need small houses. Love that. Tech level 2. Grab that. And then where is it? Iron plates. That's what we need right there. That's the stuff. Storage. All those good things. Cool. All right. And then Eno's on that. What's his stats? Does he have any researching stat, or is he a dum dum? Science is fucking bare minimum. Bare minimum. That's fine. He'll work up to it. No big deal. He'll work up to it. Here's the thing. Played Wilder Myth a lot, an unhealthy amount, and I absolutely hate everything about the art style. However, there's literally no other game like it. And the flow is so addicting. Fun fact, I actually hated the style of like the art style for Kenshi when I first played. It wasn't until like 2 weeks later that I was like, actually, this game is fucking gorgeous, right? But when I first jumped in, I was running on a really shitty computer with like really bad integrated, outdated graphics card. I was running like an old school Alienware Alpha at the time, and so like that I had since like I don't know, like fucking 2014, right? So I had been running an Alienware Alpha that was like 5-6 years old. It was six years old because I bought Kenshi in 2020. So anyway, it was just super out of date, and I couldn't handle any good graphics, so my game just looked like complete shit. And I remember just being absolutely let down by the graphics of Kenshi at first, and then once I played more and started to kind of see more of the sophistication for it, I was like, oh my god, oh my god. An Alienware with an integrated graphics setting? Yeah. It was the old Alienware Alpha. So basically, it was like a Steam box, right? It was Alienware had a built-in own custom UI. It had Windows, but it also had its own iOS on top of it. And the iOS was merged with Steam, so it looked like a console. Literally, the entire PC was like this big. It was like this big. It was actually a surprisingly powerful little machine for as long as I had it. I was able to run like the Witcher 2 on on ultra settings. Like it was actually a surprisingly powerful little machine. And it did very well for as long as I had it, but Kenshi's a very CPU heavy game, so as you can imagine. As you can imagine. Excuse me. Guys, why are we not like doing our jobs right now? What is going on? Why is no one doing their jobs right now? Is like nav mesh broken? What is happening? Everyone's just standing around, right? They have inventory space. Do they have inventory space? Okay. Go make go make things. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on with that. It's fine. It's a temporary issue. We just gotta get storage containers for things, so it should be fine. Storage for stones. These all cost iron plates. Yeah, we gotta wait on that. All right, iron plates, mining, iron refinery. We need 6 iron plates. I think we have enough for that. Nice. All right, and then Squint and Razor, that's on you. The Exile will get over here and start mining iron. Nice. Eno, when you're not researching, you're mining iron as well. Nice. Okay, we're there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm waiting for Kenshi to crash after he gets everything set up. Don't you say that shit, man. Don't you say that shit for me. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Oh man. And forget the quick save. You know, you guys are being kind of sus right now. Kind of sus right now. You guys are being kind of sus right now. With all these crazy, ludicrous accusations. All right. Good. All right, so now that we have that, exile running here. So we need to get a new bench now because we're crafting. Actually, you know what we need to do? Before we do anything, we need racked research. I'm not dealing with that whole fucking... 8 books for that? Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. It's fine. It's temporary. It's temporary. It's temporary. Racked research is honestly one of the best fucking mods. It's one of the best fucking mods. It's an essential mod. It's absolutely essential. Search bench 2 must be placed inside of a... Oh, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a temporary issue. It's a temporary issue. We're gonna build our castle right here, so it's... I just don't want to build too much space right there. Not the hive hut because this one is bad. Cost 10. Back stormhouse. All right, we'll do a stormhouse temporarily to house our research and stuff until we can get our actual base up and running. I have some Hiver building mods that'll let me build some really cool Hiver stuff, so. All right, Hargo, you're the engineer now. The hell? Who's that? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, mercenary. Okay. Hargo, you're the engineer. Go do engineer things. What is with this particular fucking thing just not function? Hold on. Let me I'm gonna remove you son of a bitch. Stone processor. I think that particular stone processor just doesn't want to work. But we're gonna put it over here instead. Put it over here instead. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, we can build this here. Good. Yeah, Pork is the coolest. He would never take over my mind. I don't believe you. Pork's trying to brainwash everybody all the time. It's what Pork does. It's what Pork does. I get the feeling that having a base kind of makes it where you need 2/3 of your faction pop to be laborers for various roles, and at least a third is military unless skeletons, and then it's almost 50-50. I mean, if you do it, if you take the time and structure it right, you can get away with less. Okay, yeah, way better now. Way better now. All right, you operate that. Get building materials made. Let's go. Let's go, people. Let's move. Let's move. Yeah, the position there was just bad. I don't know what was causing it, but the position was bad. All right. Core. Yeah. So we get this built. We'll get that built. We'll go from there. Thankfully, we got these mercenaries over here. They can help keep us safe for now. Protect us slightly, somehow, sort of. A rumpus, you know? Do it. Do it now. Only me share the stream on Frankie's Discord. No, 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 no. Oh man. Zion's been invaded. Zion's been invaded. His mind is not his own. He's been invaded. It's happening. All right, we'll get this thing built and then we'll do the Red Castle. Yeah. Capital of the Hiveless is the Red Castle. Oh, look. A skin spider named Grayson. Beat his ass. Keep on kicking his ass. Beast. Take his claws. Fuck that guy. Alright, so now we're going to build that stupid fucking research station, because unfortunately, we don't have the books right now to get to build the other ones, so there's that. Build it up on the roof. Why? Because we can. This building's going to get demolished eventually anyway, so it's not a big deal. Sever the connection to the Bugmaster like the Exile did to the Queen. Maybe. Maybe. Have you considered trying to use your stank pheromones to see if you can make the skin spiders your pets? I thought about it, but I think I'm only going to end up recruiting, in terms of animals, one beak thing. That I want an elder beak thing, or to raise an elder beak thing for the Exile to use as his pet. Like, that's his thing, you know? King of Exile, he is stuck at the moment, so that's great. We can also actually... Run. Take you. We can delete this building now. Dismantle it. Gone. Love that. And put him down. That. Alright, everybody get back to work. We gotta build this thing. Do it. Do it now. Get to the chopper. Something, something. Do it now. Yeah, we're gonna have one beak thing that's used for our head. The skin spiders disturb me. They're a disturbing creature. They're a genuinely disturbing creature. I've shown close-ups of them on stream a few times before. They're a genuinely disturbing creature. Actually, about that, do you have any lore theories on why elder beak things are so disproportionately more powerful and bigger than their adult counterparts, unlike other creatures? Yeah. I mean, well, so not per se, but I think that like elder beak things just don't live. Like beak things typically don't live that long, not because they have natural predators, but I think they have a hard time keeping up with the food demands required to make them get that large, right? You should get an elder pickaxe thing because it would match the exile's marvelous red hair, and they're scary as fuck. That's fair. That's fair. Totally fair. Totally fair. Horrifying stuff. Horrifying. Truly harrowing stuff. All right. Show research. Public sales. Medium buildings. What is that one? Where's that one at? We need 6 books. We need 6 books. Okay, so we need to get some books. I think we are in a relatively safe spot, so I'm going to send the exile down here. Ruins. Let's see what's in these ruins. Smash that door open. Smash it down. Probably gonna be fucking blood spiders up the wazoo in here or something. Oh, no. Up here, anything? Oh, no, it's actually good. Hell yeah, dude, this is the place to be. This is it. This is the place. This is where we want to be. Love it. Old map. The old map. Yes. The old map. Old map of some other, probably fictional continent. Pretty useless. Maybe you can get some money for it, indeed. But I'm not gonna. All right, we can grab some books. This is exactly what we needed. This place has nothing but books. We love it. Hero, what race do you think would do the best? Do the Beastmaster run without you would do that Beastmaster run without out of curiosity? That is a good question. That strikes me as either a skeleton or a Shek run, like a single Shek character run. We need Io down here. Come pick this lock. Get down here, buddy. Come pick this lock. Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Hell yeah. Got some maps. What do we discover? Ruin there. Outpost there. Ruin there. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. Go up here. Can we see if there's anything on the old map? The old map is so basically it shows a probably fictional continent. There's two answers for it. Two potential answers for it. One is that it is a map of the old world for Kenshi, right? Like it's a callback to the original map before they created the current one, right? Because there's the old world and the new world from the beta. I personally, me personally, I'm in the camp where I think that it's a new continent that we'll experience in Kenshi 2, right? It's kind of like foreshadowy, you know, like it's a new continent that they think doesn't exist that you'll see in Kenshi 2. So who knows though? We'll find out. We'll find out. But I think that'd be cool if it was like a nice foreshadow. But it could just be referring to the old map. Both are possible. Can't discount it. Both are possible. Right, we got a couple of books. We got a couple books. Burnt books too. That ain't gonna fucking help me. Ain't gonna help me. Ah, you almost missed that one. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sweet. We have enough books to do what we need to do. Nice. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. The shop counter. We gotta remember to search that too. And it's empty. That makes sense. All right, the two of you head on out. Anything over here? Damaged books. Containers. No, this place is falling right apart. Any other buildings around here? More damaged books. Yeah, okay. Well, not bad though. Not a bad haul to be. Lost library. Yeah, not a bad haul. Let's continue. Might be another 1 or 2 ruins down here that we can get some stuff from. Power cores, books, components. Nice. All right, grab these books. Gotta grab all the books. We gotta get the research the only way we can. This is literally like the only way we're gonna be able to do it. So, at least for right now. Fair enough. Okay. Cool. That'll do. That'll do. Who all did you send? I just sent the Exile and Eno. Eno can lockpick, the Exile can fight. It was a good trade. We weren't going anywhere particularly dangerous, so. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. We'll drop all of these in there. Take that back. That's mine. And the Exile got 1 or 2 books as well. Good. All right. Go from there. In order to get tech level 3, 10 books. Large. Medium building shells is 6. And tech level 3. We're going to need more books, of course, but it's a start. I looked on 2020 speed. The Hiver looks like he's doing instant transmission. Basically, my man is moving. Oh, a Scorchlander with a taming like the boneyard wildlife. That's actually a good idea. I think I completely overlooked the Scorchlanders. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. All right, so now we need more buildings. More books. We're gonna send Eno. He can run solo, I think. He knows the way. Send Eno down. He's fast enough. He should be fine. Yeah, probably. Then Eno on an adventure. He's going on a trip to our favorite ruins shit. Flying through the skies. He should be able to outpace most anything that we come in contact with, so. Can find any other ruins. There's a lot of ruins here, so we should be able to find some stuff. I'm paranoid of crashes now, as you should be. No, one thing I've noticed with Kenshi is I'll go through bouts where I'll crash like 3 or 4 times, and then I won't crash for like 2 or 3 streams. And then I'll go through a bout where I'll crash a handful of times, and then I won't crash for like 2 or 3 streams again. It's just, I don't know, it's just the way that these things happen. Just part of it. You probably have to turn down the feed decrease as a mechanic for a Beastmaster run, especially if you're using a modded creature like a T-Rex. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can't get caught by those roaming packs there. God, bro, you're fucking... What are you doing? Move. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking Christ, man. You're making this so difficult. Jesus. Beautiful Kenshi pathing. Yeah, some of these places are not great. Alright. Kenshi pathing going. Come on. Level up that lockpick, There we go. We're gonna go inside. It's gonna be fucking devastating in here, right? Oh, no, it's another repository of books. Oh my God, this is perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's exactly what we needed. It's exactly what we needed. I briefly thought about using the Hydra mod, and making that be the unique pet for our boy, but I was like, no, that's too far. That's too far. It's too much. That's too extra. It's too much. Can't be doing that. Too much. Hell yeah, dude. We're looking. Take those because we can sell them. Nope. Top. Not in here. What we got? Old books. Nope. More maps. We love those. Discover more. God damn, we're really getting shafted right now. Really getting shafted on these books, guys. Getting shafted on these books. Something book wook by you. Nothing but leather. Fuck, man. We got really, really shafted on that. Not great. Not great. Not great. That's fine. There's more. Run. Run, my boy. Run as fast as you can. And then continue to run. Ironside's kind of worked out with multiple attack slots. I love. Says the guy who had old Ironsides active with dwarves. Yeah, and look how that worked out for me in episode 16 of the dwarves. See how that worked out for me. Do tell. Do tell. How did that work out for me? Do we remember what happened? Do we remember? I assure you, they did the heavy lifting, but it did not mean a damn thing. Yeah, this is a bad one. Get the hell out of here. No. I am a sneaky, bro. I am a sneaky. I am hella fast, though. I could probably get up there. Hold on. Eno's hella fast. We could probably do this. Move, Eno. Move. Who the fuck? Habiki? Oh, shit. Eno took a shot to the chest. Move. Mistakes were made. That's fine. It's totally fine. These things are totally fine. Run. All right, heal yourself up. Doesn't have a med kit. Guys, he doesn't have a med kit. Don't know how that happened. Don't know how that happened. Yeah, there's a dude in there. There's a fucking dude in there. All right, these things have been known to happen. We will have to get him healed up here momentarily, though. We'll have him go back to the castle. Go back to the red castle. Go. Sprint on back, little buddy. Eno's a doof. All right, he didn't bring bandages. All right, he didn't know. He didn't know any better. Good thing getting the wind knocked out of you as a thing in Kenshi. That would have been bad for a day. Oh, yeah. He would have gotten absolutely turned to putty. It would have been over. But thankfully. We are running low on... By running low, I mean we're out of food, so there is that. We have a decent number of ancient science books, so that's pretty feckin' cool. Medium building shells, love that. We are going to have to get food situated out soon. Luckily, I don't think we're actually enemies with... well, some of us are. But I don't think we're actually enemies with the United States. We just have bad luck with them. I think Squint could probably go in and trade for some food. Do some trading for some food. Then Squint on a food run. Have him sprint on over to... or we could always run to... No, I don't want to go there. Fuck them. Yeah, we can go to Drifter's Last and probably get some food there. Have send someone straight down and grab some food. Yeah, that's an option. Eno, get to work, buddy. Who's getting? You. Yeah, you get to work. That's what you do. You research, good buddy. Yeah, we need to go get some food. Actually, you know what? Eno's gonna haul ass down that way. He's got this. He's the man with the plan. He's definitely not going to... Oh, I'm going to run down there and sell this crap. And that should help. We don't look like slaves anymore, so a lot of us are no longer wanted by the UC. The ones that are Razor and the Exile. The Exile's wanted for assault, escaping prison, and kidnapping. Razor's wanted for assault. And Hargo is wanted for burglary, assault, and terrorism. But I think they're the only ones that are wanted. So we can run down there and sell some stuff and get some food. No big deal. Yeah. Yep. What a circumstance we find ourselves in. All right, let's head down to Drifter's Last. Or the way station. I think there's a way station down here that we can stop at. Get some food, go back, feed everybody up. The good side about being hivers is we require far less food than most playthroughs. Like my Shek playthrough, man, getting everyone fed was a fucking bitch. So annoying. Library. Look at that. We need that. How's that? The grass? Terrifying looking grass, my god. Having to trade food with humans when there's yummy spooters right on your doorstep. The spiders aren't edible. They're not edible. They don't drop meat. They drop like teeth. They drop fangs. They drop spooter fangs. But we are going to stop here and grab any books we can find. Do you have that mod that makes them drop meat? No, not currently, though I probably should, realistically speaking. Fine, we'll have plenty of stuff to sell. We'll be fine. I'm just going to sell all these outpost types, and that'll help us. We can get some cats, and then we'll go up there and grab some food with the money we get from that. The grass looked like monsters in the Dark Book and Skyrim. They did. They looked exactly like something straight out of Apocrypha. Books. Something books. Oh yeah, this one, we're looking at way better on this one. We've also, like, mapped out so many areas on the map now. Like, unique, little locales. Little locales everywhere. It's great. Outposts and areas to go to. It's good. Good. No. I can search it, but I can't grab it. That's stupid. I think that was everything in here. Yeah, okay. Well, continue down to the UC City. We're off. We're going. Your hivers are sickening sometimes as well. It's true. It's true. Eating a skin spider would be gross. It would be probably really gross. I imagine it'd be very, like, slimy. Like, I don't think the meat would taste very great. I've always pictured it as being very slimy and gamey at the same time. Just slippery with a terrible texture. Not great. Not great. Not a good time. Drifter's Last. The city I almost never go to because it sucks ball. Literally no reason to come here. Like one of the shittiest cities in the UC. This place fucking stinks! Fine. Fine. I'm fucking walking in here. Bartender at. Hello? Hello, bartender. Where the hell's the bartender at? Oh, there he is. All right. I'm gonna sell you, right? Get a couple thousand cats for that. You too. Nice. All right, so now we have 7,000 cats we can work with, and we're gonna grab some ration packs. A handful of ration packs. It should be enough to keep us fed for at least a little while. And some meat. Ration packs and meat. Love it. Then we're going to have him come all the way back here. Sprint as fast as you can with your little stickman legs. With your little stickman legs. Yeah. He's not sprinting as fast as he can. I think he was going through water for a minute. No, he's just moving slow. What the fuck are you doing, man? Move. There we go. Pick up speed. Pick up speed. Speed. My God. My God. So, Hero, how much I gotta pay you to make an exile to make the exile tame the Hydra as a singular pet? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, you don't have to pay me, of course. I'm always more than happy to do things. I worry that it'd be too much, but if you guys think it'd be badass, I'd do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat, absolutely. If you guys think it'd be fun. But donations are always welcome. So, I mean, if you wanted to, there's that. But don't feel obligated to do it for me. Half the group would die to the Hydra. That's true. That's true. But think about how badass it would be. Think about how tough it would be. Bear in mind, you still have to tame that thing. It's not easy to do. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. It would be tough, but we would do it, and it would be great. Boom skis. Okay, so now we have that. Get these building shells taken care of. That's good. Also, we need to get some storage set up. Storage. We need storage for iron plates. Of course, 50. That'll do. Iron plate storage right there. Building materials will we'll line these right up. Boom. All right, now they can get back to work. Everybody can get back to work. You little bastards. He's down there mining. You guys should be working the iron refinery. Okay. So this can be upgraded, but then it will require power, which we don't have right now, which is fine. Large building shells, that's when we get the watchtowers and whatnot, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hive technology. We'll grab that. Very helpful. Defense, makeshift walls. I think this comes with the Hiver stuff. I'm not totally certain. We are gonna have to start grabbing some Hiver things eventually. It was the dwarves. It dwarves the Elder Beaker and a pickaxe thing. It's beast straight from the depths of hell. That's true. That's true. Make sure you try to tame it in the first 30 minutes. I can't try and tame it in the first 30 minutes. That's how we die. I just realized nothing has come to raid you yet. I don't think anything tries to raid you in Watcher's Rim. I don't think anything actually comes this way. Maybe the Arachnids might, like the Arachnid faction, but we also have a bunch of these bounty hunters and stuff that are nearby that will they won't protect us, but they'll kind of protect us right now. The Red Castle isn't a battlefield anymore. It's a butcher's floor. I don't know about that. There's not really... I don't know if I'd say butcher's floor. That seems kind of dramatic. Not to me. Go over there, you know. Go. Alrighty. Triangle Bandit. Ah, the fucking Triangle Bandits. The Triangle Bandits. The goddamn Triangle Bandits. Every time. I always forget about the Triangle Bandits. Raw meat and foul meat. Ah, shit. I didn't realize these cost meat. I didn't realize I needed meat for this. That's devastating. Oh, that makes sense, though, because of the way they make it. That makes sense. Oh, that's so fucking frustrating. So we're going to have to go find animals to kill, which are far away. Yeah, I didn't... It didn't even occur to me. It didn't even occur to me. I'm such a fool. I'm a big dumb fool. I'm a big dumb fucking fool. If only we were in the swamp. Don't say that. I'm such a fool. A big dumb fool. You can go to Vane for meat or Shem. I mean, we're kind of like far away from all that. We're kind of far away from all that. In terms of going anywhere for meat, the best bet would be, yeah, we're gonna have to cut up through into Vane. A pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass. Raw foul meat. What gives us foul meat? Specifically. Okay. What gives foul meat specifically? Maybe you need that mod that drops meat. Yeah, raptors do. Raptors do. I mean, yeah, we could probably just make trips into the swamp. You can go into the crater, but that might be hell. That's true. We'll get fucking mauled by beakers if we go into the crater. It is an option, but Yeah, I think beak things drop foul meat, too. They drop both raw and foul meat. They drop both. Okay, well... Yeah. Damn you! Alright, yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. Eno's fast enough, he should be able to outrun most things. He's got 29 miles an hour. Yeah, he can outrun a beaker. Is it a Garu? Is that a Garu? It's a Garu! Is there a Garu that roam down here? Oh shit, son. Just a lone Garu? Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We'll send Eno in specifically because I think that he should be able to, what is it? He'll be able to grab them off bodies of animals that fight each other, and he'll be able to escape beakers without too much of an issue because he can move real fucking fast. He moves real fucking fast. What am I doing? I'm moving into the crater to try and find the corpses of beak things that one might be able to get meat from. But I'm sending Eno the Oni's castle. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. That's a thing. Huge cleaver. Lone huge cleaver. Is it Mato? No, I think it's not. Oni's castle. Oh shit. Oh shit. What? Bitch, what? That good shit down here. What? I don't see any enemies in here either. Am I being punked? I feel like I'm being punked. What is in the Oni's castle? Somebody tell me what's going... Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, okay. I see them now. I see them now. Okay, we're there. We're there. There are Onis here. Kaisubo. Yeah, okay. All right, I see them. I was like, I'm being punked. I thought there was nobody there for a minute. Turns out there is somebody there. It's death. It's death incarnate. I know a honeypot when I see it. That's what I'm saying. It seems too good to be true. And it was. And it was. I am no fool. I mean, I'm a fool, but not that kind of a fool. Not that kind of a fool. No, you're hallucinating. It's totally safe. It's totally safe. It's never been so safe. It's literally the safest. Here's what we're going to do. Hold on. Hold on. We're making a risky move, guys. We're making a gamble. It's a gamble, but we can do this. We got the sneaky sneaks. Okay, we got the stealth. We're not gonna steal weapons. That's not what we're doing. I'm going to try and get a whole group of beakers in here. It's from the weapon dissemination mod. I'm going to try and get these guys to come out and fight beakers. Okay, and then it's a twofer. Okay, because what I can do is while they're fighting the beakers, where you at, you bastards? Okay, all right, real sneaky like. We have 0 chance of assassinating them. Probably oh my fuck, man, 165. He doesn't even have... Oh my god, he doesn't even have robot arms. He's just God. He is him. Okay, devastating stuff. Probably too fast to escape too. That's horrifying stuff. Oof, 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 oof. I have a bad feeling about this. You should We're huge, they'll rip you apart. Oh yeah, one hit, they're fucked. One hit, we're done. We're huge. They're gonna make Meat Man go down. They're evil spirits, they say, but I don't know about any of that. I don't know about any of that. They do, however, the triangle blade is down here, and I'm honestly, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We're gonna come grab this. We're gonna come grab that. Come get this. Yeah. Eno is now the proud owner of a Edge Type 3 triangle blade, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. My guy can fight again at least, and he's got a pretty cool sword. My guy's walking around wielding what is effectively Zangetsu. Okay, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. He's running around wielding Zangetsu. It's great. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a fucking non-starter. We're not doing that. We ain't doing that. Sorry, big nope. Beakers, 1, 2 beakers. We could probably deal with 1 or 2 beakers. Was he just attacking me? He better not be attacking me. That's bullshit, man. None of that. Where'd you get that edge 3? I found it on the ground. I literally found it on the ground. Yeah, fuck you, guy. All right, we're going to take the backpack off so we can have higher combat stats. 52. Then we can take 2 beakers. And he immediately gets hit in the leg, so running away is not an option. And immediately gets hit in the head. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. No. No. No, Eno, no! Guys, why do I do this? Why do I do these things? Why do I do these things? Why am I like this? why do I do these things? Why did I do this? There was no reason. I didn't have to do this. There was no reason to do this. Why did I do it? I don't know. There was literally no reason for me to do this. I don't know why I did it. He's Beak Thing Chow now. He's dead. He's going to get fucking eaten. Look at him. He's walking over here. He's eating his body. Things aren't great. There was literally no need for me to do this, and I did it, and it was stupid, and I don't know why I did it. Okay, Eno's there. He's dying, but he's there. All right, the Exile's coming. He's coming. He's going to bail him out. He's got this. All right, Exile's here. Pick him up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I saved him. I don't know how I did it, but I saved him. I did. You know what's fucked up is I bitched about it, and then I forgot the bandages again. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, what is this? Whoa! Beakers are going up here fighting the guys. They're going up here fighting the guys. I ain't even mad about it. I ain't even mad about it. Ain't even mad about it. They're gonna lose, of course. Like they're dead. These are dead beakers, but that's fine. Yeah, they do. Any one of them managed to even dent the boy? We do have 5 combat slots on, so there's a chance that they're gonna hit him. They're not doing a fucking thing to him, but they can hit him. They fighting the other one? Oh, they're down here fighting the other one too. On the upside, Beak Thing bodies. Guys, the trip has been salvaged. We're just going to hang out here. We're going to fight off an occasional Beak Thing. Come on, man. Put him down. Put him down. You know, I need you to get the fuck out of the way. Beat this man's ass. Beat this beaker's ass. Kick him. Kick him in the head. Make him bleed. Come on. Up that bleed rate. Okay. Okay. Hold on. More beakers are coming. We got more beakers now. It's a twofer. It's a terrible twofer. All right. He's down. Collect the stuff. This is such a shit show. It's so bad. Why is it always so bad? How are they doing over here? How are they doing against this man? He's taking little hits. He's taking little hits. That's not great. That's not a great thing to hear. Not a great thing to see. Triangle Bandit Assault has arrived at the Red Castle. Where? Where are they? Yep, that's true. Okay, Squint, I'm gonna need you to get up here ASAP. ASAP. We're going to close that door. We're going to lock the door. We're going to make it not public, and we're going to start sniping. We're going to start sniping. Get upstairs. Get upstairs. Totally forgot about all this. Totally forgot about all this. Start shooting. Start sniping, my friend. That's what you do. All of you guys need to get over here and get to work. Get to work with that. Fucking ridiculous. Is down again. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. Things are terrible. Quint, you need to shoot, man. You need to shoot. You need to shoot for days. Oh, you can't even fucking hit him. He's got to come back out here. Okay. Shit. Get out, get out, get out. I thought he could snipe. He can't snipe. Quint, get out here. Snipe. Okay, pop back to you guys. How you doing? There's multiple beakers over here. Multiple beakers. Is unconscious for a very long time. This is great. How's everybody else doing? Squint, how are you doing? Are they dead? Oh, we won! We won! Hey! We survived! Yay! Yeah! Yay! we survived. Somehow, by the grace of God. You got a decent history with pole arms. You take the pole arm. And we're gonna give beep right there. Okay. Also, take their coats. Take their coats! Take their coats. Take their coats. Ah, yes, we're taking their coats. Pop back to the exile, fighting off beakers. Fighting off a horde of angry beakers in defense of his comrades. Getting stronger by the minute, he is. He's holding him off. He's fighting. He's fighting. He's giving it all he's got. It'd be funny if the exile was fighting the Oni while Hero wasn't paying attention. That would not be funny. That'd be the opposite of funny. That would be the opposite of funny. That man is out here doing what he does, fighting beakers. Make sure to use Eno as a backpack. I'm going to use one of the beak things as a backpack, actually, because they stack. I'm pretty sure I can stack these in there. Yeah, see, I can stack. Stack them up. What do you mean there's no fucking room for that? There's plenty of room, you rat bastard. Okay. Fine. All that foul meat. Heal Eno. Heal myself. This man up and get the hell out of here. If Eno was awake right now, things would be going so much better. So this man fought off all the beak things, barely took a single bit of damage. My dude didn't even care. Didn't even care. Didn't even care. Ah, what a devastating situation this has been. Eno's very unconscious. Oh, didn't kill this one. Put him down. Stay down, you fool. Stay dead, you bastard. Alright, upside, though, we do know where we can get the meat. It's just going to take some time. We do know where we can get it, though. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But that's fine. That's fine. We have time. We have time. We have time. We have time. We have tons of time. We have tons of time. If you can take the Onis, they both have Mato, but good fucking luck. Yeah, good luck with that shit. Oh my god, the damage they output and the amount of defense they have. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Take their coat. I'm taking all of your coats. You may be asking yourself why, but it's because I need your coats. Alright, put that man down. He's unconscious in a recovery coma, but that's fine. Triangle Bandit assault against the Red Castle has ended. Yeah, you're goddamn right it's ended. These fucking buffoons don't stand a chance. These feckin' buffoons don't stand a chance against my peoples. Ridiculous. Okay. This is crazy. Crazy. Alright, trade with Eno. He's got a backpack full of raw meat. Yeah, catch my drift. Saying it without saying it. Oh, we need Eagle's Cross for Squint. I agree. I agree. That is exactly what we need. That is exactly what we need. Alright, the foul meat is good, but I think we don't have enough raw meat, which is unfortunate. But we got the foul meat taken care of. The good news, beak things are how we're going to get the meat for that. Downside is we need normal meat now, and also, again, Eno is unfucking conscious. So there's that. Yeah, not a great circumstance. I think we're gonna make another trip back to the Oni Castle. I think as long as we do it right, we should be. The fuck? Who's chasing us? What's chasing us? Is it beak things? We got hit by something. Hit by something. Okay, we're gonna make another trip back to the Oni Castle. We're gonna go outside the Oni Castle though, grab some beak thing, like grab a whole beak thing, and sprint back. We're gonna grab like a whole beaker. All right, we're gonna carry a whole beaker on our shoulder. It's gonna be magnificent, absolute display of strong. Absolute display of strong. Is there a beaker corpse over here? They despawned. God damn it, they spawned. Why? Why? Why must I be tortured this way? Yeah, that's unfortunate. The lone beak thing attacking others. Who's he attacking? Who are they fighting up here? Raptors. Interesting. Beak things fighting raptors. Raptors fighting beak things. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Is that a lone beaker? I think that's a lone beaker. We're gonna jump his ass. We're gonna jump his ass. Go get him! Go get him! Get hungry! He's one beak thing. We could take one beak thing. Actually, we've seen Exile can take two beak things. So. He can do this. He can do this. I'm about to whip your fucking ass. Oh, I'm about to whip your fucking ass. I'm in a special mood tonight. I don't know what my fucking deal is tonight. Hey, Anna, sorry I missed you when you first popped in. You are late, but that's fine. We have more characters than we ended with on the first episode. Good sign. Those bone dogs were quick. We're establishing our base. We're establishing our base. Oh, those are 3 beakers. That's too many beakers. That's 3 beak things too many. We can take 2. 3 is pushing it. Oh, fuck. Fuck all kinds of duck. So we can take 1. 3 is too many. Lure them into there. Ah, fuck! False sense of security! More popped out! It's a beaker rebellion! The answer is obvious. We run in here. Get them to draw aggro up top again, because that's what they do. Because they're foolish, beaky little creatures. Bring him over here where we can fight him solo style. Or is he wandering away? Wandered away. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You should try taking on, talking to one of the Oni. I'm curious if they can speak. They probably can, but, you know. Pork causing trouble right on schedule. It's true. It's true. You did. Pork has devastated the stream tonight. He broke my fucking OBS. He crashed my game repeatedly. It's terrible. How many attack slots do I have on? 5. I only play with 5. I exclusively play with 5. I don't like playing with less. The only time I have less on is if I'm doing a Kenshi Coliseum or if I'm doing any kind of recording. Yell at the Onis. I don't want to. Heroes notifications are still broken. That's true. They are in fact still broken. Yeah. However, I can see them. The rest of the chat can't see them, which is the unfortunate part. Pork broke him because he's a rude lady. Because he's a rude little lady. He broke my stuff. It was quite heinous. It was quite heinous. Broke it all. Yeah, literally, he broke everything. Broke everything. Pork came in here and he broke everything. He's just mad because I won't reveal lo-fi secrets because I don't have any, but he doesn't believe me. So he's just breaking my shit. He's just mad. I get it, but damn, I didn't do it. Do we have Hive Tower? Hive Lookout Tower? That's not what I need. That's not what I need. No, it is not. Dome. Unity Hut. There's one particular that I'm looking for. I don't have it yet. I think I get it in the next, upgrade. Pretty sure that's when I get it. Fine. Good. It's good. Okay, so we've got this here. So this is going to be the central house for our brush stuff. Eno is still fucking unconscious. That's great. Interior hive bed, animal skins, and building material. It's not that bad, but it could be worse. Camping, camp bed, burial site, obviously campfire. Sleeping spot. We'll do this for right now. It's enough. It's a spot for us to put our lad. We'll have him sleep on the ground over here. Go pick up Eno. I'm gonna put him into bed. He'll heal up a little bit faster. It's like 150%, so it's really it's a slow heal, but it's faster than him just laying on the ground. Faster than him just laying on the ground. You have to make up secrets now. Oh, man. Fucking disaster. Alright, so we got our first hive building is up and running, though. Our hive is coming along. I've got plans to turn this into a proper castle. I know how I'm going to do it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Really good. How's my video doing, by the way? I haven't looked. I haven't looked since since like a couple hours ago. Just under 5,000. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we love to see. I'm stoked to see it doing so well. Especially, again, the amount of work that I put into the damn thing. I was going to be really annoyed if it didn't do well. It is starting to slow down quite a bit, though. So, there's that, but that's fine. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. So, basically, the way I'm going to make this castle... I'm not going to actually like place it, but I'm going to show you what my plan is using the Shift F12. So there's a hive tower, right? The hive watchtower that you can get. And it's fantastic because it has multiple platforms, right? Hive Spire, okay? It's one, you get it from the last level up. So I'm going to take these hive spires here. I'm going to lower this thing down firstly, but I'm going to take these hive spires here. And I'm going to place them around this thing and create like a full-on castle using these hive spires as the towers, and you can get up onto it from here. And it's gonna be great because I will I'll be able to put a gate in between the two there and actually wall it off and make a full on like hive or castle that has a ton of like outer towers and shit like that that you can fight from. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. 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 Gonna make a full on hive or castle. The Red Castle, where we reside. Democracy. Gets beaten up by beak things and has to use a log as a pillow. That's true, yeah. Beaten up by beak things, he's using firewood as a pillow. My guy has seen better days. He has seen better days. But that's okay. That's okay. So, yeah, the castle's going to be pretty fire. Pretty stoked about that. Once all the buildings are built, I'm going to move this building out of, like, where it is right here. It's probably going to be, I don't know, like, somewhere over here or something. I'm going to move it so it's in a more convenient spot, because this is not actually a very convenient spot. But, yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Gonna be right good. Yes, it is. Real fucking good, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Do you think you'll try and raid the Oni Castle when you're stronger? A lot of good equipment there. Don't know if I'm ready for that. That seems not great. That seems rather foolish. Oh, Brute is really hungry. Brute is real hungry. Drop these in there. Where's Brute? Oh, they can't eat the raw meat, can they? It's just Southern Hive and yeah, the fogs can't eat the raw meat. They can only eat normal food. Well, fuck. Fuck all kinds of duck. That's not great. I'm learning more and more that the Fogmen have a lot of disadvantages. A lot of disadvantages. We need beak things on the bug front. It's true. It's true. The answer is obviously to get beak things on the front line. That's obviously the answer. I've never heard something more correct in my entire life. In my entire life. Not one time. Not one time. You've nailed it. You've nailed it. We need large building shells. We need engineering, research, and a research tech. What is it? A level 4. Okay. Well, we still have a ways to go before we can do that. Little ways to go anyway. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Electrics. Wind generator theory. That's a start. Wind generation. Oh boy. Grass, take that. Yeah, we gotta get this meat thing figured out. More spider, more spooters over here. A lot of spooters. A lot of spooters. At the very least, though, we've got our little base figured out, so that's good. That's good. Build poles so they can eat people. I don't think that'll work. I don't think their AI package changes now that they're in the party. I don't think that'll work. It'd be hella cool if it did, but I don't think that's gonna work. We do got to figure... Brute is actively starving, so we do got to get that figured out. We don't really have any money. Trade with you. Take that. Open the bag. That. Anything anybody else has that we can sell? I think so. Not really. Always a tough start with these things. Always a tough start with these things. Okay, so, you're going to... I can send him back down to Drifter's last and go back in there and grab some more food, but kind of a pain in the ass. Send him up to last stand. Yeah, we'll send him down to Drifter's last. Go, run, my boy. Run as fast as your legs will carry you. We'll let him sleep while he's there, too. Get a full night's sleep. I started using a reshade preset. Shit is beautiful, bro. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it. I was pretty happy with it. I made it as a replacement to Suki V2, so you know, it did its job. I'm using Dust currently just because I'm using Kenshi anyway for other mods, so it made sense to use Dust. But no, I'm really happy with how the Mad Lads reshade preset turned out. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. By the way, Cyan, I punished you in the Discord for making fun of my powers earlier. That will learn you. The gall, the nerve, the audacity. Off to Drifter's last we go. We're gonna go get some more food. Oh, this place sucks. Into the bar, sell our shit, get some food. I'm using a customized version of Dust right now. What's happening? We're trying to set up a base, but some of our hivers are not able to eat certain foods, so we're trying to circumvent that and deal with that as an issue. So, you know. Those aren't worth a fucking thing. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Yeah, we're definitely gonna. I'm definitely gonna get that fucking mod where what is it? Spiders drop meat. There's no fucking reason. There's no reason they shouldn't. Make my life easier, a little bit easier, just a tad, just like a tiny bit, just a tiny bit easier. I don't even have enough for a ration pack. I'm short by like 20 cats. You rat bastards! Why do you do this to me? Why have you done this? Huh? Why have you done this? Oh, a headpiece. And I have yeah, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, do I have enough? Watch me be like just short. Fuckers. Run on back here, good buddy. Good buddy, flee on back here. Be back momentarily. He's drudging through water right now because that's what he fucking does. Stop drudging through water. My God. My God. Trying to recruit Savant and he just doesn't want to talk to me. That does happen. Hey, Frosty! Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. It's funny. I get the little bing. I get the bing, but I don't see it on screen. I think my notifications are definitely broken on screen, which is really stupid. Pork broke my shit. He feels great shame. I hope he feels great shame. He did terrible thing. He committed great crime. He is going to commit great crime, which is breaking my things. Really messed up stuff, my guy. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Now, why are you stuck, man? What are you stuck for? What is the reason? What is the justification? Pork does not feel shame. He is going to commit great crime. By the way, one of my all-time favorite fucking memes. If anybody hasn't seen that, please, for the love of God, look it up. It's literally one of my favorite memes of all time. Yeah, literally one of my favorite memes of all time. I think it's the funniest shit. All right, Brute's got food. He's being fed. Katsumi, trade with him. Take 2 of those. Good to go. All right, that'll get him 45 more. He'll go back up. You should be fine. That was close. He almost starved. Yeah, food is going to be a real problem on this run. But, guys, that is all the oh, the lost track. What meme? It's a really old meme. It's the end of the stream. I'll say it. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. So there's a really old meme of a dude, and he's standing like outside, and he goes, "I am going to commit great crime. I am going to bust nut in water tower." And there's just a water tower behind it. It's so stupid, but it's so fucking funny to me. It's one of the funniest things to me. Really good. Really good. Really good. Really good. Top quality meme. Top quality meme. top quality meme. So, yep, that's what we got. All right, guys. It is about that time for me. We got the base started. We're going to get it all finished up and put together. Reminds me of Chuckles. I'm going to commit various war. I'm going to commit various war crimes. I'll be wanted in 7 countries. I'll be wanted in every country. Come on, my child soldiers. Exactly. 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 Okay. All right. I'm Pope, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Wednesday, so we'll be doing another episode of the Hiver. And then Thursday, I should be playing something with the Muffin Man. I hope he's not busy. I hope he's not busy this time. But we'll be back. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys. Remember to like the stream. Thank you for popping in. And yeah. As always, guys, use your powers for good instead of evil. Make a difference in somebody's life. And I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys who popped in. Sorry my fucking notifications and stuff in chat were broken the entire time. Clearly Pork's fault. My guy is pulling some kind of deep scam. Some kind of deep state scam. You know, I don't really know what he's playing at right now, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, he can't keep getting away with it. Exactly. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.